Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are, wherever you are. Aloha. I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and yes, I am still here. Even though I've been working my little fingers off for the last 2 hours with Brad. Yeah, we just came from the pro edition of Drawn and Quartered. I got spanked. Brad did a little bit better. Brad got the silver medal. Awesome job, Brad. That was crazy. It was
Thanks,
awesome
sir.
that you got the silver medal, man. How are you doing tonight, Brad?
I'm doing good, my man. I'm just gonna be finishing the piece tonight. So,
All right. Well, what kind of piece are you talking about?
the Santa one that we did.
You sure you're not talking about some other kind of piece?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
Okay.
sure.
All right. Cool. Where's Todd? Did he fall asleep on that show?
I don't
Oh,
know, dude.
you
He
know, I
took
said,
off as soon as they said we're done. Before
maybe,
even when he was off the air.
maybe it's too past his bed. Oh, there he is. There's Todd. How are you doing tonight,
Something
Todd?
doing. What's she got in her tail?
Huh?
Those lights?
Yeah, it's
She got
like,
Christmas lights in her tail.
yes, she has two Christmas lights on her tail. Yeah. It kind of fools everybody. Everybody thinks it's a Christmas tree, but it's actually Skunk Girl's tail. Yeah.
Todd, I can barely hear you, bro.
Oh, let me do something. I'll make sure everybody can hear Todd. I'll turn Todd's
Oh,
mic off.
me? No, no, no. I'm lower it. I just don't like to put it too close because
No, no, no.
people sometimes say they can hear me breathing.
No, I'll just put you
We
louder.
always
So
hear
there you
you
go.
breathing. I'd rather hear you breathing alive than breathing dead. Not breathing dead.
All right.
What
And if you
do you
guys
got
any
here? We got Cross,
no, we don't have
Brad.
Cross. Cross would not show up
It's
to
Oh, that's
Brendan.
this show.
Brandon.
It's
Oh,
Brandon.
that's Brandon. Yeah,
Cross is better half. You know that.
that's right.
It's the
Wait,
better
are
half
you?
of Cross's show. You know. I rather have
Oh, I thought it was
Brandon
like
and you.
Cross's
Risey,
brother or
right?
something.
Is that Risey? Yeah, that is Risey.
Yes, sir. It's Risey Lee. How are you doing tonight, Risey? And he is muted. How are you doing tonight, Brandon?
I'm good. I'm good. I hope you can hear me. I think I'm cutting out. Yeah.
No, no, you're doing fine. Last night wasn't that good, but you're doing good tonight. All right. All right, Brandon. Introduce yourself. Tell everybody what you're doing. Why are you still up
All right,
this
hello
late?
everyone. Well, first of all, I was playing a game with my wife. She had me
Ooh,
playing.
Whoa, whoa! You should
ooh,
go
that
back to
sounds,
playing that game.
yeah, maybe you should go back playing that game with your wife.
Where are we going? I'm getting some drawing stuff now. She's in bed. But anyways, hello everyone. My name is Brandon Ballinger, and I don't know what I'm going to be drawing tonight, but I'll see what I can do because I actually want to keep on drawing.
Cool.
I want to show Manny something because something looks a little weird about his skunk girl's tail.
Oh no, don't talk about Skunk Girl still. First, let's
No, no, no. Just something.
okay, cool, cool,
Just
cool,
wondering
cool.
what you're doing to get to that point.
All right, let's just say hello to the new people in the chat. We got Kasumi's in the chat. How you doing, Kasumi? She is awesome. She come here to go check us out, so you guys better be on your guys' best behavior.
Sure.
Skunk Girl's in the house. Mr. Miracle Man is in the house. Awesome. Mr. Edwin Boyette is in the house. Oh, we really got to be on our best behavior, especially
Why did you
Brad
get
and
into it?
Todd and myself. I mean,
Why?
with that debacle of a show that we just came off of, we got
What do you
to
mean?
be on our best behavior.
Mine was classy. I have no problem with
Yes,
mine.
all of us are classy. It wasn't ours that we had to worry about.
It'd be classier if Mrs.
Hmm.
Mrs. Skunk Girl was modeling, but
Oh man. Risley is in our chat. Maybe Risley will get back on the panel, hopefully. Uncanny Kodiak is here tonight again. How you doing, Uncanny Kodiak? Awesome. Joshua Hughes is in the house as usual. Joshua Hughes is always there. He's everywhere. Can never get away from him. That is awesome. Great, great, great. Yeah, Edwin, I know it's late, but I'm still here.
it's not that
Yeah.
late, Edwin.
Well, for me and Edwin, it's not late, but for you guys, it's super late.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
midnight my time.
Yeah, so it's like,
it's my day
uh,
off tomorrow. I don't care.
well, like I
I
said, I'm
got
on.
all I know is I got to bounce around between two shows tonight. So
All right.
your show and then testosterone overload once we're over there.
Testosterone overload? Who's that?
Yeah, he was the moderator for Mike and
Okay,
the way up, but he's also a writer, and so he's had me work on a project for him. And
cool.
so we're talking about the project. So it's after Handyman. So as soon as Handyman's done, we got a big announcement going on with his. So
Awesome.
yeah, it's
Alrighty.
not bad. So, and he's really good too. I was like, dang, dude. The story was like off the chain. I was like, love it.
All right. So what are you going to be doing with your? You're going to be coloring yours also,
Ooh,
Brad?
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Awesome. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to color my entry
Yeah,
also.
I mean, I like the way this turned out, and she turned out pretty rocking. So I was like, all right, cool.
Cool.
I'm gonna finish it up. But like
Awesome.
I said, I'm gonna be bouncing around between two shows. So, like, I'm gonna probably bounce over to his for a minute, say hi, talk to him for like 10 minutes, and then come
Cool.
back. So
That's
if
awesome.
I leave, don't take offense.
Uncanny Kodiak is saying how much, Brad, for your painting? I mean, your drawing.
You want this one when it's done?
Okay.
Hit me up on Twitter and we'll talk number.
Okay, you got that on Uncanny Kodiak? Go hit him up
It's
on
Pencil
Twitter.
for Life.
Yep, Pencil for Life. Go check it out.
Probably won't be mailed till after Christmas, but
Awesome.
yeah.
Kasumi and Kodiak is at 1:30 in the morning, so they're on the East Coast. That is awesome. So is Todd. Todd is on the East Coast also.
Oh,
Yeah.
Todd, East Coast?
Yes,
Yeah.
Todd's on the East Coast.
Massachusetts.
Oh, really?
He's in Boston. He's
No
a
wonder he
Boston
sounds
kind
like
of
he's
guy.
sleeping all the time.
Oh, man. All right. So, Todd, I really didn't get to see how yours came out.
Yeah, show yours up, Todd.
Yeah, show yours up, man. I mean, me and Brad is showing ours. You got to show yours too. Come on, show yours.
I only finished one figure.
So I didn't even get a full figure finish.
Oh, I didn't. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not screen sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I messed up. I went more with Santa Claus. I should have went more with Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, once I knew it was Sexy Claus, I was like, yeah, you gotta go with the missus.
Yeah, but you know what? I did my Frank Frazetta kind of deal, so I was like, Claus has got to be the star of the show. I'm sorry. Mrs. Claus is just giving that endearing look.
So this is what I did. This is what I got done.
Let me go
Okay,
white
where's
box
your
ya.
pencil? Show your pencil there.
Let me white box ya. Very nice, very nice.
That's pretty dope.
Very nice, very nice. There's Santa Claus. There he is. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just so everyone knows, I don't mean dope in a bad way, I mean in a good way.
I'm sorry. What?
All right. So we got Robot Brandon tonight.
Oh, sorry.
So Manny, on your
Yeah, it's my-
on your skunk girl tail, right? When you did your screen there,
Okay.
Right.
Wait. Let me get back.
whatever
Okay.
layer. Right, here's
Mhm.
my screen there. I'll shut everything off but it. I have to shut off, for you to be able to see it, I have to shut off the paper. So the opacity, or the tool that I use when I did this, is set on a 1 opacity. And so that
Okay.
it doesn't overburn and sort of, like, here it is. I use the soft spray
Okay.
on Add Glow. And look, brush density. I'm sorry, brush density is on a 1.
Okay. Cool.
And you get a nice, and obviously you're doing lights, so you want those to pop.
Mm-hmm.
What you do to your screen layer is you put down black on it. Do you do that?
Right now I'm trying to. No, I don't do that.
Yeah, you fill the whole layer with black, and then you do those.
Okay. I'm on Twitter right now, and I'm like, why did I not give that person the link? Sorry about that.
No,
Hey, you got the link, Mr. Bear. I thought I gave you the link.
Chester.
Yeah, I thought I gave Chester the link. I didn't. Damn it.
It's okay, dude.
No.
You
That's
can make mistakes. It's fine.
Oh, yes, I make a mistake all the time. I gave Brad the link. But I'm pumped.
Okay, can you see me better now?
All right. We can play this game.
Oh, come on, Brad. We've been playing all night long. We've been playing footsies under the table all night long.
I know,
man.
right?
Man, but was my mic that bad tonight?
No, I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Maybe they just had their volumes up too high because they're old.
Okay. Well, I mean, sometimes one of my microphones interferes, so usually when I do that, I just take off the expensive microphone, and the cheap microphone works better. Sometimes one of my microphones just came in.
Somebody's got you on the background.
Somebody just came in. Chester came in. He's got us on the background. How are you doing, Chester?
What?
How are you doing, sir?
I'm causing trouble and distractions by not shutting my mic off.
Yeah.
That is cool. That's okay. How are you tonight, Chester?
I am very good. I had a good time having great laughs at the Drawn and Quarter
Expensive
program.
Huts.
Well, at least the John and Quarter was good because you had to bear through that horrible movie trailer of Hellboy today. That was hell watching it.
Oh man, yeah, I did see that.
I'm not going to give my opinion on it.
The funniest part is when I'm watching it, I'm like, all I could think of was Billy Idol. I was like, why are they playing Moni Moni? That don't make sense.
It's a good thing I don't even watch Hellboy because you know what? I don't care for those type of movies.
Is that a Brandon in here?
It
Yes,
is.
Oh my! I get to see Brandon tonight.
Yeah, we're not seeing Brandon. We only see his cross.
Huh?
We only see his cross tonight. Where's Brandon? Brandon is hiding his beautiful face.
Hang on, I don't have a shirt on.
Oh, we want to see that. Come on.
Oh!
Come on. Let's see that.
Nope, sorry, ain't happening.
I can't deal with the Busby in that department, though. I got you.
Oh man.
Where in Sam Hill's my shirt?
Manny, are all your layers joined?
Well, that one that I'm showing right now, yeah, that's all joined already. Yeah,
Oh,
so
alright.
yeah. I mean, I would have to bring up the other one that has all the layers, but
Yeah.
I don't want to do that right now. And I don't think the chat wants to see that either. They would get bored out of their mind.
Why, I like this one.
Well, no,
Some of
yeah,
my favorite skunk girls.
the finished product is nice, but when we start talking about layers and doing multiplying and doing all this other stuff, overlays, they're going to be like, what are they talking about? And they're going
What
to
is
go.
your channel? Well, this is what people come for. They want to learn.
Yeah.
They want
You
to
have no respect for your guest here, Manny. No respect.
They want to see Brad drawing like he's doing right now, which is awesome. They don't want to hear about digital dodging and stuff.
I voted for Brad tonight.
Yeah, I know
Thank
you
you,
voted
sir.
for Brad.
I did, and I'm sure we can understand why I called you Silver Balls.
Oh God.
I believe I understood why, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome to explain too.
It was Christmas references, and it had to do with the color blue.
I had no Christmas references for mine, which said, "Okay, I'm muted and okay with that."
Yeah, because it was funny.
That is not Christmas at all.
No, you're right. It wasn't very Christmassy. But
I mean, I'm Gangland. I'm the cheater. I'm muted.
Hey,
Like,
I'm the cheater, man. I use color.
that's all the nicknames I've had so far. Yeah, not the most flattering nicknames at all. I'm surprised I even get one vote with those nicknames.
I'm surprised you only got one vote with all those kids you got.
Someone sounds a bit needy to me.
You could be more kinder and gentler to me. I am Good Dog Press, right?
You're a friend of mine, so I can actually jibe you and not have a problem with it, right?
Oh, you are the biased one.
I am the biased one.
Yes, you are.
All right, guys.
Man.
I'm going to bounce for a few minutes because I got to talk to Testosterone about the book.
Yeah, don't be
back.
Yeah, don't be coloring
I'm going
your
to be up
stuff.
for a while. This is going to take a few hours to color. So.
Oh, cool. We'll be here.
Hi, dude.
We just don't. Nope. Now we get to look at Brandon's top of his head. All right. Nope, we don't see Brandon's head. So next, moving on. Free for all. There we go. Free for all.
Sweet.
All right. Sweet.
And Todd is still coloring this book.
Yes, he is.
No, I actually hit my all my changes and checks on the way for half. So
That looks good though, man.
I did about 18 hours, 3 days in a row.
That's called dedication.
That was just the first round of changes, though. But I'm
That's
sure
my
I'll have
needle.
Yeah, I think in the end it has a decent quality to it. I mean,
I think it's a kid's book, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it hits that exactly.
I just wish he had done more things like give me an opportunity to create a light source, because that window or in that door wasn't, you know, it's really that's. I think she puts them in a closet, and that's how she gets rid of the dust bunnies. But he, it's whimsical, so I figured, you know what, let me do this. And it helps. It creates little effects and allows you to, you know, make some choices without any kind of light source or windows or a candle or a lamp. You're just coloring sort of flattish, you know.
Mm.
But next time, I told him next time you do something like this, let me sort of help you out through from the beginning and add, have you add some things that'll help. If you want me to color it, if you want somebody else to color it, I'll help them too. There's a lot of things that were like undefined, you know.
Yeah, you said you had to add a lot. Meaning you had to do illustration, not just coloring. But that's kind of part of the deal, though, isn't it?
Well, no, because the things I did were just to try to keep everything kind of on model. Like, for instance, in this lower corner panel where she's standing next to her grandmother, her skirt was way up there, like above the corner of that dustpan. So it was like even with her, crotch. And I was like, man, that looks weird to me. So I lowered it. Things like that, you know. And then I talked a little bit yesterday with you about the sleeves. Sometimes the sleeves weren't always short sleeves. Sometimes they were like Ace Fairly sort of pointy sleeves on a vest kind of thing.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, he won't even notice. It's not like I even told him, you know. I figured I'd just do it, you know, because he might. What if he were to take the other road and be like, "Whoa, you changed the art?" And then I gotta show him exactly what I changed just to get him to believe in what I changed. You know, I don't know.
I think it looks good, though.
Yeah, I think I started to hit in a groove along the way. You know.
I'm thinking, in honor of that new Godzilla film that's gonna be coming out soon, I might as well draw that.
Will you do that, Mister?
I know. What was that all about?
Just kidding.
He just came out of left field. I was like, okay, Chester and Todd is talking, and all of a sudden, what?
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that well. My thing was glitching.
No, that's
Having
all
a
right,
glitching thing is a problem, Brandon. And, you know not to give me those kind of opportunities. I'm a child, remember.
I'm sorry, Chester.
All right, I'll take your apology. Thank you.
But for those people in the chat that are interested in layers and what you do on specific layers, and when you do a screen layer, you fill the layer with black, and then you do your effects on it.
You're lucky I'm on Twitter right now. Oh boy. Keep it up, Todd. Keep it up. Keep it up. Just tweeting this out. Try to get some people to come over here, check us out, as I usually do
There
every
was a
night.
lot of things. Listen, this project made me learn a lot of things, by the way.
What have you
Because
learned?
I sent you a video. Let me pull up a page I haven't done this to yet. But I sent you a video about changing, getting rid of all the white paper on a piece of art.
Yes, I'm
right?
very interested in that. Yes, that I really need to know.
Well, see, I haven't done. I'm gonna just pick a page I haven't done it to. Yeah. Now I showed you a video where the girl kind of goes a little crazy, and she's like so happy she discovered something, and it was a process. Well, I can understand her process. She wanted to bend the tone of opacity a little bit. But to do this in one simple step, to get like when I get rid of my paper layer, see how much paper I didn't get rid of from the initial scan? Watch how easy this is. Go to edit, convert brightness to opacity. Jeez, why did it? Oh, there. See, it did it. All the white is gone in that simple of a step. Isn't that cool? I never knew that. I learned that from watching Brian Haberlin do a webinar.
That is very useful.
Very, because it
Very,
used to
very
drive me
useful.
crazy. Because when you color and there's still some paper attached to
Mhm.
the layer you're on, sometimes one thing it does do, it affects effects. Two, when you try to pick up on colors, in say like there was a little bit of erased paper because I wanted to do some cleanup in her face, it wouldn't pick up on the whole color, even if I put a solid in there, because it wouldn't see it that way. It would see it as almost like two colors, even though it's one color. So the paper would affect all kinds of weird little things. It'd drive me nuts. Yeah, it is a neat little trick. I wouldn't call that a trick. I mean, that's a command.
It's not a trick, it's a tool.
Right.
Everything is a tool.
I've had this thing for 4 years. You know how many times I've scanned in artwork?
Many times.
I'm starting to understand why you fall asleep so much, Todd. I get it now.
Why?
Oh,
Why do you say that? Wow, even the white in all these thin areas is gone. It's so awesome. Why do you understand how I fall asleep all the time? I'm out on the East Coast. It's goddamn 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, whoa.
I've pulled 3 days of 18 hours.
What's with the GDs?
Oh, nothing important. You just wait. That whole dissertation was just very, very, very boring.
Oh man, Chester with the zingers tonight. What's going on, man?
I'm just playing, dude. Actually, it's pretty cool. I didn't know that either.
Chester, how do you get your guys on your panels to stay in your panel and not be two-timing you on other people's panels at the same time?
I hire someone else to do it.
Because there was one person in your panel was in somebody else's chat at the same time. I was cracking up laughing. So every time
I've done that before.
What?
I've done that before.
Every time Chester asked that person a question, the person was kind of like lagging because they had to, refocus themselves.
I've also done that before.
I'm not talking about you, Todd.
No.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you that was doing it. Yeah, it was somebody else on the panel. It was just cute. I was like, what the heck is going on? Cool.
Well, I've told you before, Manny, don't call me cute.
I didn't say you're cute.
Oh, thank you. That's much better.
But then again, you are kind of cute. You are a cute bear. You're so
fine.
Cute. You're so cute with that beard of yours. Oh, see, I'm making him blush. His wife must be cracking up laughing. Oh, boy. La, 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 la. All right. I am back. All right. I am done with Twitter. Okay.
Yes, Twitter is annoying. I agree.
Well, you gotta send the links out there to make people come and watch. I mean, you know, we picked up 2 more people just by tweeting it out, which is pretty cool. So sometimes that little message that goes out when you make a Google Hangout really doesn't do the job. You got to go do it yourself. Yep.
You had a great piece tonight, by the way, Manny.
It didn't do much. I mean, I'm surprised how bad I did tonight in the voting. You know.
Well, it has more to do with charisma than it does the actual quality of the piece, dude.
No, it has a lot to do with not when your family don't know that you're on a show.
That's part of it.
That's part of it. It's like nobody knew I was going to be on the show, and I couldn't get into the Discord. I know you told me to come in with the Discord, and I couldn't find the link. I don't know what the hell. I just couldn't do it. So that's why in the chat, Edwin told me he sent me the link. That's the only reason I knew about the link. So I was grateful for that. That's for sure. So it wasn't that I was.
No, I thought it was kind of interesting because they kind of called me in at the last minute to get people on and put the poll together and stuff, which I have no problem doing, of course. But I was a little surprised. Like, oh, okay, they go do that.
You know, the funny part is I actually took a little nap with my dog. Like I fell asleep about 4:15. I was just playing with my dog and I fell asleep with her because I don't know why. And then I woke up at 5.
They think she has strep throat. She has.
What?
What was that, Todd? Can't hear him.
Can't hear him. So anyway, so I woke up at 5:12, and I said, "Oh, great! I missed the drawn and quartered. It started already." So when I came into my computer room, I'm like, "Wow, they're not doing it yet. What's going on?"
They were really late.
Yeah, well, I know, of course, once they're late, that means they don't have enough artists. So then I kept on seeing your Discord messages. Anybody wants to come in? Anybody wants to come in? I'm like, then Pope Rogue told me, go on there. I'm like, I'm not ready. I just woke up. He goes, don't just go on there. I'm like, what? You want me to draw Skunk Girl? I'm like, he goes, yeah, go draw Skunk Girl. I went, okay. And then I tried to get the link and I couldn't get the link. That's why, luckily, Edwin sent me the link. I don't know. Discord is not good to me. I always screw up on that. I don't know why. Bad. I'm a boomer. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, I thought it was a good show today.
Oh, it was great. Especially the subject matter that we had. I think all of them was good except for one of them. Only one of them I was kind of like, seriously, the stripper pole one. But other than that, I thought all the rest of them was awesome. Yeah, everybody brought it tonight.
Yeah, actually, that's probably the first drawing of Kyung Lee's that I've liked.
Cool.
Kyung Lee.
No, I said cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, that was really good. That was that really captured what he was trying to capture.
Cool.
But I mean, for me, Brad's was just the best though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there was a lot of good ones. Malin was Malin as usual.
If he had another hour or two with it, that would probably be a nice piece. But
Brad's one?
No, Malin.
Oh, Malin's. Yeah. Well, he always goes for the shock value, so that's him. You're not gonna change him.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I mean that's what people tune in for. They tune in for Malin's, whatever he gets. And I was not trying to go for Kane White. I was actually going for Frazetta, that's for sure tonight.
It did have a Canyon feel to it, though.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, you guys know my work on Sariel, Angel of Death. I mean, it's pretty dark. I mean, that's what I usually like to draw darker. So when I do my Skunk Girl, I mean, I really have to lighten up Skunk Girl. So it's more natural for me to do the dark blacks and stuff. So this piece that you guys are seeing, that's more of my natural way of drawing comics. So different, something different. That's for sure.
I thought it was good. I thought it was really solid.
Well, that to me, for me to go on the pro show, make a solid piece, no matter where I place, as long as I make a solid piece, I'm happy. You know, don't embarrass myself. That's good enough. You know, make sure that when I get invited onto the show, I'm there for a reason, not because uh, he sucks. I want to make sure, okay, he belongs there. It wasn't the winning project, it wasn't the winning product, but hey, it's good. That's the main thing. Not to
Oh,
embarrass myself.
just leave the embarrassing oneself to John Malin. He'll take care of that.
Yeah. Oh
Love you,
man.
John.
He's not in the chat, is he?
Uh,
Could be. We never know who's in the chat, who's lurking, and who's watching. Oh man. But yeah. Okay.
I really love how we're all becoming a real strong community, though.
That is awesome.
It is, dude. Yeah.
Hmm.
And there's no arrogance or anything. It's just we're having fun doing what we're doing, and everyone is very welcoming, and it's cool, dude.
Oh, I see.
There's hardly any separation between the pro and the fan, which is a good thing. And the oiled one who worships the mighty oiled God has arrived.
He is
It's
here.
me. It's great. I did it. I made it. I made it. Just I said I was gonna just rest with my eyes closed. I lied.
Yeah, he kind of had felt that, dude.
Why do I lie?
Did you fall asleep?
Nice and rested for tomorrow. So.
Yeah, I keep falling asleep. I'm gonna get some caffeine.
Ooh, coffee. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do the same.
Oh no, it's an energy drink. It's bad for me. I shouldn't do it, Chester. But I'm gonna. And none of y'all can stop me.
Too bad we missed it today because we had sexy Mrs. Santa
Where's the 60 Mrs. Santa?
on Drawing a Quarter, dude.
Oh shoot. Oh, I missed it. Were they sexy? How sexy were the Mr. Santas today?
They were quite good, actually, dude.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to drawing a sexy Mrs. Santa. I'm sure my interpretation of it will go down quite well.
It will be awesome.
I think what I think you should do. I think you should work on Santa Claus the whole time, and then there's only there's a few people in here, but I'm going to say it anyway. Work on Santa the whole time, and then at the last reveal, take the most awesome, sexy Mrs. Santa lingerie pic and just drop it in, man.
That could be a good idea, but we'll see what I can do.
How are you doing, Booster? Haven't seen you on this show in a long time.
Oh, I haven't been bothered, but now I am.
You haven't been bothered.
I'm kidding. No, I don't know. Sometimes I'm in the mood to stream, sometimes I'm not. But I've got nothing better to do, so I thought I'd just pop in and make fun of you.
Seriously?
Oh, I see. So what you're saying is we are nothing better to do. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has nobody to play with tonight, so he comes over here and bugs us.
Yeah, all my friends are gone.
All your friends are sleeping.
Yeah, bastards.
Poor little Booster.
I'm your friend. We are your friend.
Oh,
we are.
Jesus. Don't take it that far, Chester. No.
Damn it.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I want to be like Brad. I want to see if Mrs. Unbreathable Skunk Girl is in here.
Oh man.
What's that like, Brad? What is Brad doing? Is he making...
Brad is such a naughty boy.
Is he making inappropriate
inappropriate passes at the skunk girl, yes.
Is he making inappropriate comments to your sexy, sexy wife?
Yes.
Booster, it is Smexy. Get it right.
Oh, my apologies. Your smexy, smexy wife?
Yes, he was making very inappropriate passes at my wife.
That bastard.
That bastard. He is a bastard. And he'll be back, so you can call him bastard to his face.
All right, I'll make sure. I'll make sure to call him that as soon as he gets here.
You do realize that, Manny, that I'm probably far more insidious at that than he can be.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Don't challenge him. Don't make a game out of it. Oh, the hunt is on, gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's squirrel season. Oh, skunk rather.
I am just joking. No way would I disrespect the unbreathable Mrs. Skunk Girl because she's awesome.
You heard that, honey? Hopefully you heard that.
Unless you would like me to disrespect.
No, I like to sleep with my eyes closed at night.
Oh my.
Yes, I like to have a very nice sleep.
Me too.
Actually, your wife is a great sport, dude.
Yeah, if you say so.
I think.
Oh, is it? The behind the scenes details are there?
Oh man.
Well, you don't see my wife over here playing, eh?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes she doesn't get our jokes, so she does take it a little too seriously sometimes. So sometimes I gotta explain the jokes and explain how rowdy people can get and things can get misconstrued at sometimes. Like, no, that's not what it means. You know, she's not privy to all the ins and outs of what we talk about all the time. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Well, why should she? I mean, she has a life. We don't.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Oh man. Well, I don't have a life well, I do have a life. I've been animating all day long. You know, trying to get that Skunk Girl video done. And no, I'm not showing any more sneak peeks. You have to wait till the video is done for that. And it is coming out pretty good.
Today.
I'm not playing hooky. I'm actually on vacation for 3 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks.
That's right.
3 weeks, man. 3 weeks, man. Tree.
3 weeks, eh?
3 weeks I'm off, yes. Because I'm a good boy. I don't waste my leave. I save it all up for Christmas time, then they have to give it to me because it's use or lose. Yeah. Even KG is on vacation already. He saved all his leave also. Smart guy.
Yes, I agree.
Which means
you know what I get to do, and a little later when I get to work,
I
get to do a whole bunch of classes up and into the night, a bunches of kids, and we're going to sit down and make Christmas cards together. We're going to cut the paper and design and color, and we're going to stick glue to every little place that I have to go find, and it'll be wonderful.
How old are they?
Well, see, the first class is about 7, 8, and the second class is more like around 10.
Oh, so you got like the second grade, third graders?
Yeah. 4th, 5th graders, and then I got an adult class later, but we're not doing that in there, of course.
Cool.
Yeah, no, my point was it's not cool.
I think it's cool.
It is cool from the kids' point of view, but that is dude, for me to sit up and lecture for an hour or cover, gerunds or some other aspect of of English is a lot easier than running a class full of kids doing a craft or a game or something. That's a lot of work, dude.
That's the fun part, man.
Oh God.
Well, you don't have to give a class on something that's so boring. That's a 8-hour course that I got to give, and then they have to take a test that they have to complete in 2 hours. Yeah, that's not fun.
Well, you need to be more entertaining.
Well, what I got to give is all not very entertaining. It's all technical. It's like you either know it or you don't know it. So, yeah, it's black and white. It's no gray areas. It's no entertainment. This is it.
I could talk about the great Mediterranean famine of 1270 BC, and make it very interesting. Thank you very much.
That is awesome.
It doesn't sound interesting at all. Why do you lie
No,
to us?
it's not. That's why I chose it. But it's something that that was a very important bent, so you got to kind of teach that.
I see.
You hit the nail on the head, Booster. It's not interesting.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah,
For-
it even bores me.
For a history buff like me, I love it. I would love to hear that story.
It is
Why?
actually quite fascinating.
I bet it is.
Why do you lie to us?
Who, me? I was a history buff. I'm still a history buff.
Mm.
You know?
Disgusting.
No, it's not. What
It
color?
is a little.
Okay, so Booster, this is a question for you. What color panties should Mrs. Claus have?
Oh, you should ask me
Ooh,
that.
lad.
See, I got his interest back real fast.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Even with the theme of green. Green goes with
Oh
red.
God, no. That ultra light green though. Transparent green. How about that?
What kind of green?
Transparent green.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
How about gettable?
Is that good, or got to be a little bit more yellow to that?
Oh, not yellow. No, don't go with a girl with yellow panties.
Oh God, no. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, hold on now. I remember one time when
Oh boy.
Oh, Chester. Oh no.
And Joshua Hughes, are you threatening me? Do you realize that I actually have a wrench here, sir?
No, I think Joshua Hughes is correct in this instance.
I'll.
That's my unbiased opinion.
Too.
You can't wrench me. I am the law.
I am the law.
That was a horrible movie. He was a better Judge Dredd in that other movie. The movie with Wesley Snipes. Demolition Man. That was a better Judge Dredd. When I saw Demolition Man, I thought, oh, that would be a great Judge Dredd right there. And it's like, no, when he did.
I wasn't going to be your friend if you said that the new Dredd movie was no good, because I love that one.
No, the new one is awesome. Yeah, I love the new one. Yeah.
Good. We can still be pals.
We can still be pals. Yay, I can be pals with Booster. Yay.
Yeah. I didn't get too excited. Oh man, those green panties are not good.
No.
This was a poor decision.
They will change. They will change. It doesn't matter right now. I'm just doing flats, so I can do any color. It doesn't matter.
When it comes to another subject, one, you really should trust the expert, Booster.
Whatever do you mean, Chester? What are you implying?
If you have no experience in panties,
yes, and all their curves and shapes.
Right.
I was thinking more of that, but
it's too. It's
okay. Then we can go for purple.
No, go pink. Go. Oh, that's not bad. Go pink. Go pink.
Go you real light pink.
Yeah, super light pink. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Okay. And I thought I would get some points for showing some panties tonight, but that didn't work.
Oh man.
I thought it was a good piece, dude.
Oh, thank you, Chester.
You were on again, huh? They just keep inviting you now.
Was that?
They just keep inviting you now.
Well,
you ain't too popular for us, I say.
Well, no, it's just that I guess I'm doing something okay, that I don't go there, I don't overstep my bounds, like very respectful.
And you can draw.
Yeah, and I got a little bit of talent, yes.
And I did notice that was Thor, by the way.
Thor?
Yes, Thor.
The Thor.
Oh, my Santa Claus?
Frazetta's Thor, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't. That's not actually. I was looking at a Frazetta, but not Thor. It was actually I was looking at the what you call it, the John Carter, Warlord of Mars. That's pretty much the pose, believe it or not. I just changed the hand position. Yeah. Well, I actually changed all the positions, but that's what I was looking at to give me inspiration. I'm like, oh yeah, that'll be cool. Something like that. Because last time I was on Drawn and Quartered last week for that Jasmine, I was not ready. I was like totally, well, what the hell am I gonna draw? That gave me a curveball because I was ready to do Ariel. I was not ready to do Jasmine. That was just like, oh man, I don't even know the character. Yeah.
Well, you'll enjoy my curveball tomorrow, I think.
Well, I'm not on
what
the
are you doing this
show.
time?
Are you booked up for the show tomorrow, Chester?
Yeah, oh yeah, we're looking real good. We got a lot of new faces too, which is awesome.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
No, trust in the Chester. Trust in it.
Well, with Chester and the Chester, just the people that's supposed to be on, they might, run into some problems getting home on time or something. Never can tell.
Oh no. I don't mean the lineup. I mean in the idea.
Okay. Well, that's what I was asking. I was hoping that you had your lineup ready to go. Is Todd on tomorrow?
He will be, and I'm sure he'll complain to me ceaselessly about my choices in life and other things.
In life.
Why would he complain about choices in life?
He'll find a way.
He'll find a way. Todd, come on, defend thyself.
Oh, he's awake.
I'm wondering what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I voted for when they had the straw poll? I voted for Rudolph and Hermie.
I wanted Jack Frost and the miser there, the Klaus Clawhammer or whatever it was.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to see that one. He's really cool. I would love to just do that tomorrow, but I'm not going to do that.
When I saw Santa Claus and Sexy Mrs. Claus, of course that's going to win. But I'm like, no, that's just too easy. Come on, I want to see something hard for them to do. Let's try to see Rudolph and Hermie. Let's see if they can make that fun. But of course, that didn't get much votes at all. Went with the standard Sexy Mrs. Claus.
Well, you can't beat the classics, man.
I know.
I have to say though, even though I did vote for Brad's, there were many I liked, but Kyung absolutely killed it today, though.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really, really good, and that one is sexy but tasteful.
Right.
It's interesting because he can go very sexy actually. Some of the stuff he does, but that was really good piece, I think.
Oh, no complaints here.
Yeah.
Person who should have won. No complaints.
It usually happens that way, right? I mean, sometimes you see some robs, but.
But I really liked Passion for Life's piece, and he got
that was
one
great
vote.
too. That was great. Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with how good it is, dude. It's about who's caught their attention with charisma and stuff.
I know all about being robs, believe me.
No, Passion's what's his name? Greg? Gary? I can't remember. Yeah, no, he had a really good. There were a lot of good pieces, man. I even liked Narwhals this week, which I usually don't know why he's there. I don't like his art at all. I don't. But I liked today's. It was funny. It was a little degenerate. It was probably the most actual degenerates aside from John.
Was he the one with the stripper pole?
No. That was Mike. No, he's the one that had the baby Santa on the Mrs. Claus's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The whiskey.
That was actually cool.
That was cool as hell. Great idea. He did a good job with that.
Now Booster's got to go back and watch it now. Like, what did he miss? You missed a fun show.
It was a good show.
Yep.
Just the
I don't
Pink
know.
Panther's
Edwin
voice.
was really busy today somehow, and he had step away a lot, which left a lot of dead air, unfortunately. But oh well, he was busy with something, I guess.
Mhm.
I see. He's too good for us.
He's not. It's not like that. He's a nice guy. Jeez. Don't be starting anything over here, Booster.
Would I start anything?
Yeah, you would. And that's what people tune in for.
I wouldn't start anything.
I'm sorry, my ears are burning. Was someone lying? What?
How dare you? How do you spread lies about me, Chester?
Chester only speaks the truth.
Nah. Oh, bloody hell. Maybe I haven't slept enough.
Oh my.
How long did you sleep today, Booster?
I had a lot of naps in and out. Just
I can't stand naps.
Yeah, I
me
don't like
neither, but I keep having them. It's torment of my own doing.
It's the YouTube, dude.
You think so? It's the
Well-
YouTubes.
Well, we're sitting here chatting and stuff, but it's not like just sitting with chatting in a room for some reason. It takes more out of you to do this.
Yeah,
And we are,
that must be it.
well, we're live stream. We're streamers. Is that what they call us? Streamers? We're not YouTubers, I guess. But you know, it's it takes a bit out of you.
So what's the difference between a YouTuber and a streamer?
YouTubers create and upload videos, and streamers.
YouTubers YouTube and streamers stream. Idiot.
Yeah.
But what about somebody like me who does both? Idiot.
Well, I do as well, but I would still classify us as streamers, dude.
Streamers, okay.
Which is fine by me, you know. I don't really care what I'm called.
Yeah, I don't care either.
So you're saying I can call you anything?
Oh God. You really did have a lot of sleep today, Booster. You're in rare form tonight.
I am. I'm in much of a form at the moment.
There's a millennial song coming to my mind, and since you're a millennial, you can help me out. What is this song? It's like "Call Me Maybe, Baby, Baby, Maybe," something like that. What is that one?
They call me maybe.
Oh god,
that one is horrible because
Also-
it gets stuck in your head.
Also, I just missed that millennial nonsense, Chester. So how about don't call me that, boomer?
Well, first of all, you are about 26 years old, and from my point of view, we're absolutely a millennial.
No.
Take that.
How dare you? From my point of view, the Chesters are evil.
True. That is true. That's true for statement.
Thank you.
Is that your dog?
Yeah, it's my. You're calling my wife a dog?
Wow.
Oh, I heard
Whoa,
Oh,
Sod.
what?
Jesus.
Come
Yeah.
to the
Just got people streaming. Bad mouth their
goodness.
wives.
I heard a little pitter patter of feet.
Yes, it was the dog, and it was my wife also. Yes.
Wow. Your wife pitter patter.
Trouble.
All right, here we go. It's dinner time. So I got my coleslaw, I got my macaroni salad, I got chicken, I got a bun. There you go. Oh, mochico chicken. Ooh, she made
Ooh,
mochico
dude.
chicken tonight.
That is
Dude, I haven't eaten. You're making me jealous, you bastard.
Booster said I'm making him jealous, you bastard.
She's so nice. Dinner right into you. What a nice wife you have.
Yes, I do. Yes,
How
yes,
do I
she
get
is.
one of those?
Yeah, but see, but my wife kneels at the door when I come in. Do you got that?
Oh, hell no. I wouldn't want that.
You do.
Oh boy. So here was my inspiration tonight for my drawing. Yeah. Where the hell did he go? Well,
Oh no, yeah, passion for drawing. Or I see you're in here. Yeah, I did put down passion for life, but I was trying to make a joke with your drawing, dude. That's why I wrote it like that. Because you had a sexy Mrs. Claus, you get it?
Do
No,
you have a Passion for Drawings link? You want to send them the link?
No, we don't have to.
No, we don't have to. Yeah, we could. Why not?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, no, I did it intentionally, dude. I was trying to be. Maybe I was being too clever. I don't know. Yeah, I got Passion's thing.
Yeah,
I can send them a link,
send
dude.
them the link. So that was my inspiration for my drawing tonight. Believe it or not, that's what I took it from. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I should do something like that.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. I got a whole bunch of. This is the Frank Frazetta. What is this one? Reference. The definitive Frazetta reference. Love his art.
Let's see. I know I had sent him. What name was that under? No, that's Donald's Twitter. No. Is it here? No. Oh, I don't want to drop it in there. That would be a disaster.
Or you're gonna drop it into the chat?
No. There's I have on Twitter we have a bunch of groups we're part of, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That would not have been good.
I'm sorry, there are Twitter groups?
Yeah.
And I am not a part of one of these?
No. But that would have been like locust to the swarm, to the field. That would have been bad.
I see I've been gatekeeped.
Oh my! I don't know where it is. How did I get in touch with you last time, Passion? Did I just drop it in the Discord? Maybe it's in the Discord. I think I'll see. Yeah, that's what I did. I'm gonna drop it into the Discord, dude. That should work. Here, try that, dude.
Oh, goodness, excuse me.
Otad does enjoy scuffling about, doesn't he?
No, it was me.
It's not me.
My book
Not
fell.
him for once. How dare you? How dare you accuse him of such
Right?
nonsense?
This guy, that's all he's been doing all day is going after people. Insulting
No.
them.
Sister, why are you so mean? What is it?
What's up?
Hey! Passion is in the house. Let him introduce himself to our
Yeah, hold on.
to our channel.
Fine. Okay, fine. Passion, speak.
Welcome to my channel, Passion.
Is this this really English guy? I
Floor
always
is
see?
yours.
Or Australian guy?
I called you an English guy and an Australian.
They all sound the same.
Yeah, no, he's definitely the
Fight
English
you,
guy.
bro.
Booster, you gonna take that?
Yeah, probably.
That's the first time I've ever said you're gonna take that.
That's, every time someone else calls you an
Well,
Australian,
I'm
you get
definitely
really
not a bloody Aussie, but I am half English. I was actually born in England, so that works.
Aren't most criminals in Australia born? They were born. In
Yes.
Okay.
But I have nothing to do with Australia, so
You're New Zealand, yeah.
I am a New Zealander. That's true.
Yes, he is, and he has wombats running around his backyard. It's awesome.
No, that's
And
that's
hobbits.
incorrect. Stop spreading lies, you lie spreader.
Do not deny the wombats, Booster.
I am. I'm going to deny wombats because you're rubbish and shut up.
Well, don't you have orcs running around there?
Yeah, not the orcs.
Only in Auckland. One of the cities in New Zealand is called Auckland.
Booster, do a haka for us.
Okay. I don't know the words to it.
It's better now that New Zealand's known for Lord of the Rings because they used to just be known for sheep.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're still definitely known for sheep. Still definitely known for the sheep.
What do you do with these sheep?
But hey, never works, huh? Just, Australia actually has a lot more sheep than we do, but we just have a ridiculous amount of sheep per person.
That no nuclear weapons.
Yes, we also have that. Please don't attack us. We're a bit rubbish, to be honest. So if you could just not murder us.
Yeah. Don't kill Flight of the Conchords, please.
So, hello, Passion. Booster, you should be able to answer a very simple question. What does Auckland mean, as in Auk? What does it mean? Come on, you live there. Let's hear it.
I don't live in Auckland. And why would I know that? It's just the name. It's Auckland. What does Zealand mean? Shut up.
So sad. The young generation,
Know your own heritage.
Know this nonsense?
Well, so you may know, and it can impress your other New Zealand friends, Auk means oak, as in oak land, or the land of oak trees. But it was actually named after Bishop Auckland. So,
wait, that's actually a thing? Well, now I know this. Wow.
Glad I could help.
Oh, good. Great. I'm glad to know that our capital, our once capital city is named after a tree. That's information that I'm going to need, surely.
Mm.
That was sarcasm. That's a crappy fact.
Been on the stream.
That's the most amazing fact ever.
No. Not even a little. In fact, it kind of ruined my day with how much it sucked.
Wow, someone is definitely spicy today. So, Passion, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just getting some drawing done and paint this up a little bit, and because I'm going to post it on Christmas Eve. It'll be my little Christmas tweet or whatever.
Yeah, you had a nice piece tonight, and don't let this palmy bastard over here cause you any problems. You know?
No. I can handle myself. Well,
thank you. I'm not afraid.
Oh, good. We shouldn't be. We should be friends.
We should be.
America has saved Australia plenty of times, so
that's right.
We'll be pals, and let's be best pals.
Okay, there you go.
All right, we're best friends now. That was easy.
There we go.
That is a wonderful backhanded slap. I like it.
Let's start again.
Oh no. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I think someone mentions oh, passion for drawing, man. You were on the fan thing. You moved up already. It's like I was asked.
But how's that moving up? That's fan edition's way better.
Well, it is way better. But another thing that the guys have noticed that there's really no difference between the fan and pro edition. So anybody's it's interchangeable, really. Matter of fact, I was thinking about and to join us tomorrow.
True. We're gonna have Malin again, are we?
Maybe. He seems to like coming on.
That's hilarious that he comes on. Oh,
well, all the pros are busy doing their books, so.
True. Well, they should be.
Yeah. I'm in between projects for the holidays. I took the next couple of weeks off, so I usually do fantasy art. I do stuff for Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
That's my normal job. Got some coloring books that I'm going to release, and then I am working on a comic book, but it's going to be fantasy based, so something a little bit different. But that's not going to be minimum earliest summertime. I'm not a sequential artist, really.
You do realize you just stepped into a bunch of role players over here, right?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And you said you did a lot of stuff with board gaming things. So have I.
I used to own a board game store, actually.
Oh,
for 3 years. So
yeah, I got a very nice collection.
Yeah, we had a big collection. I collected over 7 years. We had over 700 titles when we closed down.
Oh, goodness, that's more than me. That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
that's more than Tom Bassel.
Yeah, well, he narrows his stuff down. Mine was we used to rent them out, and then we had space. People could come in, pay $5, and play all day if they wanted to.
Yeah, board gaming cafe. Yeah, but I think Tom keeps his like what 365 or something like that.
Yeah, he has like a limit, and he's always every year he's always thinning it out because there is a lot of repetition, and especially now there's so many games.
You know who my favorite guys over there are though is the Undead Viking.
Oh, over at yeah, I haven't watched. I haven't been into board games a little while, so I still have all my favorite games still, but I only get to play board games once or twice a year now. So kind of when my business went south, I kind of lost the passion for it.
So. Some comments in this video that are making claims about me. I don't care about this, fellas.
Let's see. What is Booster's other channel? Let's check it. I clicked it. I am Australian. No, I got to play that.
No.
Here we go. This is for Booster.
Oh, no. Bastards.
It's dream time. From the dusty red soil plains.
Oh, no.
Ancient heart, the keeper of the flame.
I stood upon the rocky shore.
Man, that is absolutely a shit song. Oh, sorry.
What is that song? Is that the Australian anthem?
That is a horrible national anthem. I feel pity now.
That's the national anthem?
Yeah,
I don't think it is, but
whatever it was. But it's I do apologize for the swear jar. Ting ting.
They're bloody Aussies.
But
Aussies under control, Manny.
It's funny because oh goodness, I did that. That's my fault. It's an Irish jig with Aboriginal story. It's funny.
It's different, that's for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me see here. The Unbreathable Skunk Girl says Santa shouldn't be on his own naughty list. Exactly, Booster.
What was that, man? What are we implying?
Hank says, I just got the kids sick bed. Well, thank goodness you got there before I started speaking. But it is humorous. Well, we are here to entertain you, man.
You guys doing a very good job as I'm eating. Carry on.
Yeah, no, don't do your own stream. Just enjoy your meal, Manny. Don't get up.
The funny part is every time I stream, you guys know it's pretty much cuts into my dinner time. So Skunk Girl brings me my dinner, which is awesome.
I mean, you're the one who starts the stream, don't you?
Yeah, I start the stream, and I start early, and then next thing I know, it's like, oh darn, it's 9 o'clock. I think I should be eating something.
Oh my god!
But I have all you guys to entertain everyone. This show is not about me, Booster. You guys know that. This show is about us, all of us in this community here.
Family.
Yeah, it sounds like it's about Booster.
And I think you're calling us slaves, by the way.
I don't show up nearly often enough for it to be about me, bro.
Oh, okay.
No, but now we got passion for drawing is in here, which is awesome.
Thank you.
So this is awesome. Have you been on my show before?
I have never. I've been on the fan version of Drawn and Quarter, but I haven't been on your show.
Whoop, whoop.
Well, welcome here. I mean, this is a brand new audience to show off your wares, which is awesome. Yeah,
Just keep those wares in your pants, please.
Oh, and just beware of that bear over there. That bear, the bear hasn't been poked, and he is on the prowl tonight.
Yes, the bear needs petting.
Bear enjoys good poking, eh?
Oh, whenever we get Chester and Booster, it's always lively, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. We're a dynamic duo, surely.
We are. The funny thing is, over on our channel, we never do this kind of stuff, huh, Booster?
No, we're very civil on our channel, or at least Chester is.
You guys usually are.
That's why Chester saves all his naughty energy for your show to ruin.
I know. It's okay. Especially now. I mean, it's the late show tonight. I mean, geez. I have been going on kind of early.
Does that mean it's stripper story time?
Stripper story time.
We're at 21. I don't want to see it go down to 14.
All right, fine.
Maybe a little bit later.
No love for the stripper story time.
No, there is no love
for
the.
He oppresses the sex workers.
Oh man.
Surely this is oppression.
Are you a worker?
Hmm? Oh, no, I'm far too lazy to be a worker.
Because you were kind of upset about that. You see oppression of the workers, those workers.
Nah, that involves me
judge
getting off my ass.
I mean, you do talk about oils a lot.
He does, but don't judge him. He has mouths to feed.
I have mouths to feed.
Yeah, we gotta get you a female, man.
I'll get around to it.
Or if you want the other kind too, whatever floats your boat.
Oh, okay. Now who's being spicy now? Huh?
It's like we don't know. We don't need to know.
Manny, I'm not gay. I've only kissed 2 dudes.
Only 2. And
only
I'm
2.
really disappointed in your transphobia there, Manny.
I'm not transphobic at all.
We know. Well, your wife told us about your visits to Merchant Street. We're well aware.
Yes, sir. So there you go. Big deal. It's nothing wrong with that. Oh man.
Yeah.
Has anybody been keeping up with the chat? Is there anything that we have to worry about in the chat besides Raven giving all kinds of weird places to go to? I don't want to even look at where she's telling us to go and subscribe to.
They're saying subscribe to Booster's channel, but those links aren't Booster's channel at all.
We'll just go shout out. I mean, we won't be reading it. We'll just shout out who's in our chat. All right, so we got Eagle 43. We got Realkin. Passion for Drawing is on our channel right now. Cool. We got Chris Sketches out there. Greetings, everyone. Brandon fell out. Yeah, Brandon did fall out. He fell out into the chat. Cool. Mr. Miracle Man is out there. Awesome. Kasumi is out there. Who else we got out there tonight? There is, and that should be it. We got our regulars. Ricey Lee is out there because it's just not happening for Ricey. He's getting some problems with the connections. Tank Ferret's out there. Tank, you gonna come jump on in with us?
Yeah, I haven't talked to Tank Ferret in a long time. He's completely neglected and abandoned me, and I'm very upset.
Uh-oh. The bear has been poked, Tank.
He's giving you a good poking.
Come in here and poke him back.
Yeah, give Chester a good poking, Tank.
Yeah. Shoot that cannon off at him.
Yeah.
I do apologize, Passion. This is usually much more entertaining than this.
This is entertainment.
Exactly. I like that.
I'm kidding.
Really pops with color, dude.
Thank you.
And actually, you're pretty good at the coloring thing.
Yeah, I usually paint. Actually, here, let me show you some of my other stuff. Here's something I've done professionally for people.
Oh, dude, I've seen this, haven't I?
Yeah, you might have. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm deep in that world, dude. I know I've seen this piece.
And then, well, it's not published yet, but you will see it.
I know I've seen that. Someone that had
the other day. He showed us the other day.
Oh, graveyard shift picture I did recently.
That's John Malin stuff.
Yeah, I did that just for fun. But I drew and colored that. And then I'm doing like a demon series, inking them. And so this is Lord Pustule.
Lovely.
And this is
It looks a little bit like Booster. Oh no, that's more like Booster. That's better Booster.
How dare you?
Oh, that is Booster.
It is.
And this is the Duchess of Rot. So I'm doing like a series. I'll do an art book eventually. I'm doing like 666 demons. So when I get about 60 of them, I'll print them. I'll do like a small, like 100, book run.
Nice.
If anybody wants
that Booster, you get to be a Duchess.
And then I'm working on this Cyber Frog picture somewhere.
I would make a 60 Duchess.
This is
You would be a 60 Duchess, yeah.
This is just the pencils right now.
Oh, nice.
So, this is the beginning.
Did Brandon just come in and act like a Duchess? I heard someone being Duchess-like.
No, nobody's come in.
Oh.
Jeez.
What is this? What's happening?
Oh, it's just Todd.
It's Todd.
That was so apathetic. That's funny.
It was my plate hitting my guitar. That's what it was. Darn it.
But yeah, I have a bunch of other stuff, but I can't show it. I'm under NDA on a lot of things.
No. Oh, you tease you.
Yeah, I'm doing some video game stuff too.
Oh, cool, dude.
Yeah.
Well, you found a good place to be because everybody here appreciates good art, man.
Thank you very much. Yeah, my first showing on the fan version was not my best work. So I wasn't really to be honest with you, I don't like drawing Batman.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a big I like drawing the Joker and all his bad guys, but I don't like drawing Batman. And then you throw in Frank Miller, which I'm not a huge fan of Frank Miller art. He's okay, but he's not one of my favorites. So
You're gonna upset Booster there with that, I think.
No, I respect him, but
yeah, how dare you have opinions that don't align with mine?
Yeah.
Get out of my stream! Get out of my stream!
Get out of it! Read. It's okay. I'm just kidding. I'll forgive you.
It's all right. I'll forgive you too.
What are you forgiving me for? Get out of here.
So what is it about Frank Miller that you don't like?
I heard that,
Passion?
I think I like his early stuff when he was doing like Daredevil, his more traditional comic book stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He really got, in my opinion, I mean, it's known he has an alcohol problem. I think he just got, his art style was cool in like The Dark Knight, and then it just degenerated into like, how lazy can he get? And just his lines, and then suddenly everything was black with just a little bit of white. And some of the stuff he did for Sin City, the first part of those books, the art is really cool, but by the end of it, you can just kind of tell he's phoning it in. He's always been, I always feel Frank Miller, like if he goes on too long, like he does something for too long, he just starts to lose interest, and it kind of shows.
You see, bloody was it Dark Knight Returns 2 as one of the ugliest bloody pieces of a comic.
Yes.
That one's brutal.
Yeah, and that's him probably half-assing it. He's just doing it for the paycheck.
Yeah.
So he's not consistent. His art style changed dramatically with the Dark Knight and onward. And I really like his older stuff, like Daredevil, and when he did that kind of stuff.
We love our Daredevil over here.
That's true. Hey guys, I gotta go. I gotta get to work. So thank you, gentlemen and lady. I really appreciated the time.
Where's the lady?
Oh, that of course, that's you.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for the invite.
All right, dude. I'll talk to you later.
All right. So who are you gonna fight with now, Booster?
I don't know. Now that I've defeated all my foes, I feel there is nothing left in this world to accomplish.
Nothing? You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Did you watch the animated movie Bad Blood with the Batman?
Yeah, I watched that one. Why was that?
I was just wondering your take on it because I was trying to watch it last night, but I guess I watched it too late. I fell asleep. It was good, but
I think I've watched that one twice and I can't even remember a thing from it. So
okay.
Yeah, so it's definitely not the strongest out of the DC animated stuff.
Okay, because I was wondering if it was me. Why the hell did I fall asleep? Because usually I like Batman animation. But
a lot of those are pretty good. Well, they're kind of been getting weaker and weaker as they go on. But I love the most recent one, The Death of Superman. I thought that was excellent.
The Death of Superman.
Yeah.
Is that on Netflix yet?
Don't believe so.
Don't believe so. It just came out not too long ago.
Okay.
You want to know where it is? It's on sites like, say, Putlocker.
Alrighty.
What is it?
I don't know what he just said. He said it so fast.
It's a legal streaming site. I know it.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Sites, don't go there.
Don't go there, people. Don't be a booster boy.
Plus, you can get you can download a lot of viruses off those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just wait.
Oh, I see. You're a patient lad.
Well, it's not like I don't have enough things to keep me occupied right now, so.
No, the Death of Superman was a excellent one, I thought. Which there's been some disappointing ones, like Gotham by Gaslight should have been so much better. But I thought that was a bit crap.
That was my favorite. That's my favorite Batman comic. I haven't seen it yet, so.
Yeah, it was. They did a lot of unnecessary deviation from the comic. I guess it was a really short comic, so you can't get that. You can't really get that much from it.
Did you read the original by Magnolia?
I did. Gotham by Gaslight is excellent.
Yeah,
the original signed by him.
Awesome. I have it too. That's when I met him when he came down here. Yeah, so I got that signed from him, and I got the Death in the Family book signed from him. That was when he wasn't really that popular yet, too.
No, he was.
That was just before he became super popular.
Yeah, well, I think that contributed to it. But,
oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, definitely. He was. I met him back in the '80s, and he was just kind of starting out.
What are you guys talking about?
Magnolia.
Oh man, he had that awesome Hulk run. I think that's when he became popular. After Jeff Purvis.
Well, I guess no, not really. I mean, we're talking about superstar status. I think it was because of Gotham by Gaslight, and then
I think the Gotham guy Gaslight.
Yeah, and then going on to doing his Hellboy. Yeah. So, yeah.
How about that new Hellboy? Have you guys seen the trailer?
Oh yes, we all saw it today. It was a cringe fest.
It does not look good. I think
it was the trailers. I think the trailers tone did it no favors. It wanted to be so wacky. It just hurt though. I reckon we gotta wait for another trailer to come out, something a bit more serious, hopefully. But, cool lad, that was a
thank you, Rukin. I appreciate it. Sorry, responding to the chat. Thank you.
Thanks for joining. That red looks cool.
Chat here. What are you doing? That was a little joke about.
All right, so we already have one Joshua going to sleep, guys. You all know what that means.
What does that mean?
It means we're boring him to death.
I'm sorry, Josh. I'll try to do better
What do they want us to do?
No, it's a in joke that he's been
okay.
doing that for months now. It's just funny. Every time he says, "Oh, it's time for me to go to bed," that means we're boring him.
I mean, he keeps coming back.
And he'll say that for the next half hour. I'm gonna go to sleep again now, people.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes people need just that noise in the background to fall asleep.
True. And if that's where we are, I'll take that. Usually we have some boisterous artists in here. Most of us are really chill. So if you like a place to hang out and just do your artwork, this is the place to hang out.
Cool.
Pretty much no drama. Ain't no drama here.
No
drama.
I stream on Twitch during the day usually, so that's my main place. But it's mostly I draw for everybody else. They watch me draw.
Cool.
But tomorrow I'm building Lego, so I'm taking a break.
What Legos are you going to build tomorrow?
I bought a boat because I've always wanted to buy a boat, and I should have bought a boat. So I'm building a boat.
Any particular boat, or
it's the Creator 3-in-1. It's like a yacht. It's 500 and some pieces.
Cool.
Do that, and then I'll probably do a couple other ones. I have I have near 100 sets that are all just sitting in boxes. I got to start building them.
So do you glue your Legos?
No.
I glue mine because they're too expensive, and I have a young son. I do have the Craggle.
What's your biggest set you have?
The most expensive thing I bought was the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, you do have that. Oh, wow.
But not the big one, not the $3,000 one. No way. I would never buy that one.
Oh, the $800 one?
No, the $150 one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't like buying them if they're not on sale.
Yeah.
Because, my son makes them so fast. We make them so fast. So it's like, I'm not going to spend $300 to do something in 2 days. That's no ways. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of sets that we haven't done yet.
Yeah. They're fun. It's addicting, too. But a lot of those sets can be worth a lot of money when they go out of print.
Yeah, because I made the Halo one, the Falcon. And then I went on eBay to go look at them, and they're like $300 now. I'm like, oh, my God, I should not have made it.
I checked some of mine.
Yeah, I made it. It looked so super cool. And then my son played with it. So it's now in pieces. Yeah, so I don't know if I can find all the pieces now. We have so many of them in pieces.
Yeah, but that's what they're really made for. They're made for kids to play with them.
Exactly. That's his childhood.
Yeah.
Who cares? So it broke. Big deal. It's a toy.
Yeah. So me, I never had Lego as a kid, so I'm catching up. My biggest set is I have the Ninjago City. That's the biggest one I have. And then I have a few of the buildings, the modular buildings. I have a few of those. The hardest one I put together is the Saturn V. That was hard. That was a tough build, but it was fun.
We got a whole bunch of guys going to sleep. Must be past their bedtime tonight.
Lightweights.
Risey Lee is going to go to sleep. Good night, Risey Lee. Or is it just Santa Raven saying good night? I think Santa Raven saying good night to everybody.
Good night to everyone, I believe.
Yeah. But Mr. Miracle Man is going to go to sleep. Good night, Adrian.
But I think it's just Santa Raven causing trouble.
Yeah, I think so too.
Santa Raven is very naughty.
Well, she was doing so well recently.
I don't believe you.
Oh, yes.
Santa Raven has like one shtick, and it's been going on for months. It's weird. It's so strange to me. But hey, whatever floats your boat, right? Yeah.
So what's the shtick that's making you go that's weird about her?
It's this character. She's always just playing this character and is always messing with people. She's never like real at all.
And the funny part is we keep on calling him her.
It is a him. It is definitely.
I know we know
is definitely packing a dong.
Yeah, we do know that it's a him, but we keep on calling her her.
Keep misgendering Raven.
I know, it's hilarious.
I don't know how he continues it
Yeah, he comes back for more every night.
every night, and never hops in when he's invited. Oh, yeah.
And he does really good artwork too. That's the funny part.
Yeah. Can't believe he's not on our little fan edition of Drawn and Quartered. I don't know.
Yeah, he should be. He'd win the darn thing.
Drop his little shtick for 5 bloody minutes and hop in. But no, he wants to torment me.
Well, of course, it's fun to torment the booster.
Oh,
And I
it's the
think
bane of my existence.
And I do think that the booster likes being tormented also.
It's true. I do get off on it. I'm not gonna lie.
I think so.
Yeah, it's true. I'm disgusting.
So how did you guys get the fan edition going? How did that come about?
That was old Pixel Trader's idea.
Oh, really?
He just got a bunch of lads together and just decided. I guess he was a big fan of the Drawn and Quartered and just decided he wanted to make a fan edition one.
Well, how did you guys get them to just take notice? Like, hey, there's these noobs.
Pixel Trader has always been talking to Mike for a while now, so just let him know what's going on. And yeah, we got a bit of attention coming our way. And I just jokingly said to Pixel, hey, I can come on, I'll just draw it on MS Paint. And he said to me, that's brilliant, do it.
Have you won yet?
No, but I've come second and third a few times.
Yeah, I know.
It pisses people off, so I'm not allowed on the poll anymore.
Well, you were when I did, but it didn't piss me off.
People are claiming that I'm swiping their votes. They're threatened by my power.
And who was that? Who could be threatened by that?
I don't know, Manny. Who was threatened by my power? Who could it possibly be?
They're mesmerized by your New Zealand wit.
Absolutely. It's all right. I will step aside for their benefit. I will. Because I'm the bigger man. I'm not petty. No, I'm not.
Well, keep on doing what you're doing because you have improved a hell of a lot.
It's still crap work.
Not really. That Batman that you did was pretty darn good. Compared to some other contestants that night.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. They're definitely he was better than sometimes some of those guys come up with some really kind of off the wall stuff. I'm like, okay, where did this guy come from? Yeah.
It was crap. That's the point.
No, but your Batman was actually pretty decent.
Oh my god. It was so funny though. The John Malin kept giving me pointers. I found that hilarious.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm thinking, I'm taking the piss, right? Why are you trying to give me helpful advice?
No, he likes to mess around.
That was really funny to me.
Let's save on this. All right. Well, kind of feel like loosening up a little bit and draw something here again. What should I draw?
Draw whatever you want.
Booster gold.
You want me to draw Booster Gold?
No, I think you get better mileage if you draw Skunk Girl.
Skunk Girl.
Yes.
Is that from Guardians of the Galaxy or what is it?
No, Skunk Girl is actually my creation.
Skunk Girl knows a lot about mileage. She's always laying down.
Oh my goodness.
Skunk Girl. Wasn't there a Skunk Girl in Starjammers?
Yes, there was Hipzibah.
Yes.
She was a skunk, yes. But no, I created Skunk Girl as a parody against Squirrel Girl. And then all of a sudden, people are actually emailing me and going, when is this book coming out? And I'm like, I don't know.
What does she look like? Do you have a reference for her?
Oh, yeah. Of course I do have a reference. Are we following each other on Twitter?
I don't think so.
Well, I'll go follow you right now and I'll DM you.
Okay.
What is your Twitter handle?
Mine it's passion,
passion
the
for
number
drawing.
4, and then
Got it
drawing.
right there. Yep, here I go.
And it's my icon, you know. You can see, you can't miss it.
Yeah, it's with a big thumbs up. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I look like.
Awesome.
Thanks for the follows. Appreciate it.
And there you go. And now you will be in my little circle of friends, and I'll send you the link every night.
Good. Appreciate that.
And whenever you can come on, you can come on. No obligation.
Okay. That's not so bad. I thought it would be worse, but
no, it's
she'd have some stink coming out of her ass or something.
No, none of that crap.
Okay.
No, she's very ladylike. She's very classy.
Okay.
John Malin wanted me to do some crazy stuff with her. He wanted me to make her go on her front. I mean, make a handstand and make things come out of her butt. I'm like, no, I don't think so. That's not gonna sell comic books.
Yeah. I think I'm going to shorten her hair up a little bit. This is just going to be my version, so don't.
Yeah. I mean, no. I mean, to me, it's like that's the best thing is when somebody takes the character and then they do it their own style, which is cool. You know, give me a little bit of
some skunk girls.
Yes, you have drawn skunk girls.
Is that? I thought that was an ornament behind them.
Where? Which
I didn't
one?
realize that was like a planet and a moon or something.
Yeah, it's totally Frazetta style, you know? Something weird.
Why is
breaking the laws of physics there?
Yes, it's supposed to be. I was looking at the John Carter of Mars. That's why. Yeah.
Why is Santa going to Mars?
It's a fantasy drawing booster. Just go with it.
Also, that moon is like, it looks like it's just balancing on the planet instead of right around it.
I'm gonna eject you. It's just what it is. Whatever. Something different. Okay.
I'm sorry, Manny. It's very
No. It's okay. It's fine.
Oh, now I almost feel bad.
No, you don't have to feel bad. Yeah, you almost, which means you don't feel bad. Oh, man. Yeah, look, I can draw really nice circles.
Mm-hmm. Those are good circles.
Thank you.
You know, I'm a big fan of circles.
Yeah, I keep on telling one of our artists that he needs to draw circles and triangles and squares and stick figures before he starts putting on his darn details. But he never listens to me.
Oh my gosh.
And his name shall not be mentioned on this live stream.
Is it Rick?
His name shall not be mentioned on this live stream.
Traitor!
Traitor! I wonder who the hell he voted for tonight.
Oh, that bastard.
Well, you see, the thing is, he had two people that he could have voted for. You know, did he pick wisely? He could have either voted for me or Todd if he was loyal. Now, who did he vote for? I bet he didn't vote for either one of us.
Right. Was Todd on the Pro Edition today?
Yes, he was.
Oh my. It's just everyone on the Fan Edition now on the Pro Edition. Now, we can get that over at this point.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there was only one Pro.
Oh, brilliant. At this point, we'll probably have the exact same cast and taken over it entirely.
Pretty much.
Hilarious.
Well, they just want it in there to make themselves look better.
That must be it.
John was inking with a ruler. Did you see that, Manny?
No, I wasn't. I do these darn things, I have no time. I don't know how you can do that. I've never looked at other people, what they're doing. I'm just concentrating on what I'm trying to do, just trying to make sure that I make a good enough impression, because it's a popularity contest. If you're not
It is.
prepared to go on that show, so you don't tell your family that you're on the show to get your support, you're not going to win unless you knock it out of the park crazy. But if you're prepared to go on the show and you tweet out that, hey, I'm going to be on John and Quarter Pro Edition, come check me out, come vote for me, blah 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 blah, you'll do better. So when I get the call up at the last minute, I'm like, just put your nose to the grindstone, keep your mouth shut, and just come up with something that's decent.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to do. It's like, whatever. Just don't embarrass yourself. That's all I want to do.
It doesn't scare me because I view myself as equals. I do different work than them. I mean, obviously they're John and those guys, but I'm in a different realm of art. I consider myself. We're all artists, so there's nothing to be scared of.
Oh yeah, I'm not scared. I just want to make sure that I produce something that's good.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Manny, I'm gonna get going. Right, I'm real tired.
Alrighty, it's late for you. I know that.
Yeah.
Because if I drop out soon, I'll look bad.
It's like 3 a.m., dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my
god.
Yeah, I got about a half hour myself.
It was nice enough for him to even come on the show.
Yeah.
I gotta eat. I'm a hungry boy.
So she has a gun.
Nap.
Yes.
Well, busy day sleeping.
All right, later.
Outfit's like a.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Todd. It is Desert Eagles. That's what she has.
But she has a little. She looks like her outfit looks like a cross between. What's her face? Black Widow and what's Hawkeye's wife?
Okay, so she is a cross between Black Widow, Mockingbird.
Mockingbird, that's it.
And Black Cat.
Black Cat, that's it too. Yeah.
That's what she's a cross with.
That was the other one I was thinking of.
Yep. Because I adore all three of those characters. I'm like, ooh. I mean, it's kind of obvious. I mean, she's Skunk Girl. She's going to be black and white. And the Mockingbird came to mind.
Right.
But the one that really makes me laugh is my son looked at the Skunk Girl and he said, Papa, how come she looks like Mariah Carey in the All I Want for Christmas video?
A little bit.
Yes, there's a little bit of that too. So, I mean, it's an amalgam of all kinds of different characters. No biggie.
And should name her her like real name could be like Amy Polecat or something.
I have not come up with her name yet. I've come up with her powers. I've come up with her backstory. I've got all that done. I've got the book. Actually, it's already. I've done about 30 something pages. Drawings, not inked yet, but just breakdown drawings. So it's coming along.
Cool.
It's going to be 45 pages, at least 45 pages, plus an origin story. So that's going to tack on another 12 pages. So yeah, it's, and I don't want to rush it out.
Oh, Brad's back in there.
Yes, Brad said he'll be back. Brad is a man of.
Wasn't I supposed to call him a bastard when he came in?
Yeah, you were supposed to pick a fight with Brad.
Brad, you bastard.
Yep, I am.
Oh, well, yeah. I can't argue with that, really.
And why is Brad a bastard?
I don't even remember. You're going to have to rewatch the stream we were talking about.
Have to rewatch the stream.
I was going to call him a bastard. I don't even remember why.
What was it? Oh, it was the news stream tonight, right?
Was it?
What?
Yeah, comic book news.
What happened on the news stream?
I don't remember exactly. I just remember Chester and Body Man. I just said no. I was just waiting to chat. And
Yeah, we'll go with that.
yeah, Booster said something about don't letting us down. I said I won't. I'm gonna get riled up. Started calling me names. I don't remember.
I'm just a naughty name caller.
I know. Yeah.
I'm so
right. So I'm just gonna jump in here because we have a new person in the chat. We have the Lady Vamp, and she says, I like what I see. I'll be checking you guys out more. Awesome.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you'll be checking me out.
That is awesome. Cool. Cool to see. Nice.
Manny, I
Yes.
finished it. It's colored.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
That's
No,
not
it's not.
lid.
It's
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Why is he trying to fool us?
Yeah, you can't say
You did
that's
a great
finish.
You did a great piece, man. I love the way you did the Mrs. Claus in that.
Oh,
it looks
thanks,
great.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I looked up some pinup models for reference, so I was like, yeah, let's
Yeah,
go with that.
that's a nice Betty Page you got there.
Yeah,
It's not Betty Page, actually.
It looks
She
like
did that
Ellen
pose
Davis
many
a little bit.
times.
It's a World War II one, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah,
Well,
that's
it's not
such a
Betty Page.
classic. It's a
It is,
classic.
yeah.
I mean, every single one of those models did that pose. Every single
Yeah.
one.
I
Even
want
Marilyn
something-
Monroe.
I want something classic and that looks good, but that wasn't slutty.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, that's totally not slutty.
Yeah, totally. We can't see down her dress. Totally.
Classy.
Yeah, totally.
yeah, it's like the classy, sexy stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I didn't want to do the pull thing. Like, that ran through my mind. I'm like, I didn't want to go completely, like, John Malin naked thing,
Jeez.
So.
Bastion, you're just going for broke over there, man.
What's that?
Wow. You're just going for it. I mean,
Yeah,
you
why
just
not?
started that. You just started that piece, and look at that. I
Yeah,
got you waiting.
I'm very fast. He's
Yeah,
a quick
that's that is awesome.
And with that, I'm gonna go make dinner. I have chorizo to eat.
Oh, that's good.
You have what?
Chorizo.
Chorizo.
Chorizo, yeah, Mexican sausage.
Chorizo. Okay.
I like a good Mexican sausage inside me. Okay, bye.
All right, Booster.
See you, Booster.
I'll see you later. See you, Booster. Oh, he's so funny. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that skunker. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking at your color, and it's coming along, dude.
Cool.
You, man.
Oh, yeah. I just started. Yeah, I don't color as fast as you, obviously.
No,
Actually,
remember, mine was half done, though, so,
Let's
True.
say this before I lose it.
True, but then the only thing I've really finished on this so far, Brad, was the moons. There's the moons.
Yep.
I've done that. That's what I've finished so far.
Okay.
I most likely will turn this into a digital painting, so I'll just try to do some pinup color, comic color for it now, but then I wouldn't mind revisiting this and go full on digital painting.
Mm-hmm.
Make it like a Frazetta, which is what I was trying to go for.
Yeah.
Which it's successful for what I wanted to be tonight, that's for sure.
Okay.
I'll probably print this out and ink it, and I'll send it to you. Usually, what I do is I do everything digital, and then I print it out, and then I ink it traditional.
Cool. Oh, just send me the what you call it, just the digital file. That'd be cool.
Yeah, when I get this done. Trying to think of something better for her. I think I like the idea of, I like how you got, I think you had the gloves or whatever in it for her chest, but I think I like the idea where it actually kind of goes across in one piece.
Cool.
It's probably easier to draw.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, it's all different artist interpretation. That's the cool part about it. Yeah. I even changed the length of her hair. I sent my skunk girls to one of the artists, and they said, her hair is too long. And I'm like, oh, you're right. So I shortened it up a little bit. So I'm always open for suggestions.
Well, yeah, I like the fact that like the tail is what should be swooping. You don't want too much emphasis on her hair taken away from her tail. But I like how in the one picture you got her standing there, it puts that negative space behind her,
Mm-hmm.
and you can really see her hair a lot more. I like that shot.
Thanks. So I haven't even finalized what she's gonna look like in the book yet. I'm still working on it. I'm like, I don't know how I want her to really look like. Because the pinups that I sent to you doesn't look anything like what she's gonna look like in the comic book.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's pinup art, so it's not gonna translate well into comic art.
Well, Manny, I wanted to show you what I did before I go to bed because I just realized it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's late. I know. Like I said,
I've been on that stream since 7:30. I was like, okay.
You guys, I draw 12 to 14 hours a day.
Exactly.
I do too, but I also work a job too, so I'm like,
well,
just beat.
No excuses.
Exactly. I mean, I work a job and I come back home and I go on 3 different streams.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I go, yeah. So
Yeah, I'm
I
slowly
mean,
building the audience. It's coming. So
yeah.
Still got time.
But yes, thank you for coming, Brad.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That is awesome, and you did a great piece tonight.
I wanted to make sure I did it. So yeah.
You guys all did a great piece tonight, which is awesome.
It was fun.
Yeah.
So
it's awesome that you guys came over. Thank you so much.
Awesome, dude. Yeah.
And I'll be on tomorrow earlier. No, I won't be on tomorrow earlier because we got the other John and Quarter. Damn it.
I'll be in the chat for that one.
I'll be in the chat too.
Jeff Lafferty's going to be on the show.
Yeah, I'm busy. I got to do family stuff.
Yeah.
What does Jeff do?
Get ready for Christmas.
Jeff Lafferty, Berserker not.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. He's a cool dude. I've been on the show
Awesome.
a couple times, and he's just a straight up fun dude to draw with and hang out with. So
cool.
Yeah.
That is
awesome. I do something on YouTube like once a week, so if you guys ever want to jump on too, I usually talk about art and the art business and stuff like that, and some Comicsgate stuff. So
send the links.
Yeah, just hit me up on Facebook and stuff, and
Facebook. What are you?
Twitter.
Okay.
Pencil for Life. Yep. So.
All right. Pencil for Life. Cool. Yep. Yeah, I think I'm following you, Pencil.
Maybe.
I think I'm following your channel already.
Yeah, I don't follow a lot of people back because I don't want to get the list too big unless we're going to be having like some sort of mutual thing. You come on my show, I come on your show type thing. Yeah, so I try to keep the follow list small so I can find everybody. Otherwise, it just gets so big. It's like, it's annoying. So
not the point of Twitter to get as many followers as you can.
Well, yeah, I mean the follower base is still growing, but who I follow back.
Oh.
That's what. Who I follow back are people I'm interested in talking to on a regular basis.
So you're not interested in talking to me. I got it. All right.
Yeah. It's not what I meant. Came out wrong.
We understand you now.
Yeah.
I got to pull teeth for having come on my show.
Well, you do it in the middle of the night.
Huh?
You do it in the middle of the night.
I know.
And my show is like either too early in the morning for you, or.
Well, I'm off. Like I said, I'm off. That's why even Chester made that comment when I was in his show today in the chat. He said, "Oh, Manny's here, kind of early." Yeah, because usually I'm working when he starts his show up, but I'm off, so I got to go in there early today. It's one of the first people in his chat. He was shocked. I'm surprised he didn't tell me. Well, he actually did tell me that there was room that I should have jumped on his show, but I was working too much on the animation. The animation is kicking my butt. I'm doing an animation video on Skunk Girl.
Why are you doing animation?
Because it's going to be cool when it's done. I mean, it's actually coming out really nice. Yeah. And it's guaranteed going to be one of my better videos when it comes to a viewership. I think it's going to surpass my squirrel video. The squirrel video just went over 700 views, which is awesome. And I don't even promote it. I just put it out there.
No, it's not bad.
It's not bad for not promoting it. It's just
4 new subscribers today.
You got 40 subscribers?
No, 4 new. 4.
Oh, 4 new? Gee, I don't even know how many I got picked up tonight. I don't think I picked up anything. I hardly ever
It's been
pick.
slowly climbing. Since I'm pretty steady on my uploads now, it's been slowly climbing.
Mm.
But Sundays are steady, Wednesdays are steady, and I do one throughout the week. Like I'll be doing one tomorrow afternoon. So.
Oh, I did pick up 4 tonight. Oh, that's cool. I can live with that.
Yeah.
Because we never really got a chance to promote our channels tonight.
That was.
Well, no, they were doing it. They were doing it in chat.
Oh, okay.
No, but usually, like when you're on Mike's show, Mike will go around the room and get to let us shield for ourselves a little bit.
Because that's part of the reason to do it is promotion.
Right.
Yeah, at least get that if you're going to get your ass kicked.
Well,
drawing for you is saying, Passion, you have a great talent. Awesome.
Thank you.
And also good dog press. Thank you. I don't see a Pencil for Life up here, though.
yeah, it's all good.
You sure that's not your other name there?
What?
Drawing for you.
No, that's not me, dude.
Pencil for Life.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I
I
did
know.
that like 3 years ago on Twitter. I never
Awesome.
used the Twitter. And then when I started to really get going, I was like, oh, I need to brand myself. I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can get it on everything. So I grabbed everything, websites, Facebook, all of it. So Instagram, I got it all. So
cool.
Yeah. Not bad. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get some sleep. You guys have
All right. No problem.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, dude.
I'll be looking for your not follow.
Oh yeah, no problem.
For you not follow?
What's your name on Twitter, dude?
It's Passion, the number 4, and then drawing.
Oh, okay. I'll add you right now.
And
I'll follow you back, of course.
Yeah, it's super easy to find.
Okay. All right. Night, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Brad.
Take care.
Take care, Brad.
How's this looking?
All right, let me go. Let me see. Let me white box you. It's looking great. And I'm just so shocked at how fast you work.
Thank you.
That is awesome. And unlike some other people, so like some other artists, they get so upset when somebody takes their character and they modify it. I'm totally opposite. I'm like, cool. I might actually learn something, something different. So
yeah,
it's cool to see
an artist.
With
Malin, I did the graveyard shift. I kind of did my version of it, and hopefully he didn't get pissed.
That's what you're supposed to do. I mean, you don't expect an artist to be boxed up and okay, it has to be done this way. You can't deviate from what I did. No, I actually like looking at how other people interpret certain things about my skunk girl, which is cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And it's a pretty cool character to draw. So
I tried to make her super simple. That way anybody can pick it up and do it. I didn't want to make complicated. I really don't like the complicated superhero kind of deal. I like the old traditional, it's a skunk girl. You look at her, she's got a tail. She's got ears. She's all black and white. Yeah, that's a skunk.
Should I just put the buck teeth on her and make her look like she's got a dusting of the downs, or?
Well, like I said, it's your interpretation. She is very sophisticated.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not like.
I'll stay true to the form of the creator.
No, but I mean, she is not Squirrel Girl. That's for sure.
It's good passion. Thank you, Risley.
Risley is a big fan of Skunk Girl. He loves Skunk Girl. I got 2 guys that come in here that just love Skunk Girl to death. Risley is one of them, and this other guy named Willie Reed. I mean, they can't get enough of Skunk Girl.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna throw a little bit of color in this.
Yeah. And I forget who it was. I think it was Risley who said he heard about Skunk Girl before he even knew who drew Skunk Girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's been getting around a little bit.
Yeah.
Not
That's
there
cool.
yet, but she'll get there eventually. I haven't done the real big push yet. You know, on my show, yes, I push her, but I haven't
Yeah.
played my cards yet until I got stuff to show.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know.
I'm relaunching, a coloring book I did. I'm adding a bunch of pages. So that's gonna be my first foray. I've never done crowdfunding before, so
Yeah.
I have 2 coloring books that I have ready to go.
Cool.
They're sitting on my hard drive, so I want to get those done. But and then I have a comic book idea, and I'm still I got about 4 or 5 pages done, and it's gonna be like Conan the Barbarian meets John Wick. So it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty violent and graphic. It's not gonna be. It's like the old Conan books. There'll be heads being lopped off, and there will be some not sexual stuff in it, but there will be nudity. Just to
Yeah, I mean, not for just the sake of nudity. It has to.
right.
It goes with a Conan kind of deal. You know.
And the main character is a woman.
Cool.
So she's it. And my thing's always been lately with all this political correct stuff. They don't do powerful, awesome women characters correctly. They're just automatically superheroes.
Well, Skunk Girl is awesome, and she is a human, that's for sure. So she's not going to be, unbeatable like Squirrel Girl is unbeatable. Squirrel Girl. No.
Right.
Skunk Girl has her little failings. She's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Her antagonists are not perfect either that she's going to go up against.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be more like the hero's journey, the basic hero's journey kind of deal. They don't apply that really that much to women in movies and stuff like that. So that's my plan. And I want to do six volumes, and then I have a couple more coloring books that are in various levels of being ready.
So these coloring books that you're doing, are they like well-known characters, or they're your own?
No, the first one I already did it. It's fantasy creatures. So I did. Have you ever heard of Inktober?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So I did Inktober last year when I started streaming on Twitch. That was my first kind of foray into it, and then I took my theme that year was fantasy creatures, was fantasy monsters, dragons and stuff like that. I basically went through the monster manual.
Cool.
For D&D, and then I had enough, and then I drew a bunch more because I needed content for my channel, and that turned into someone said, "Hey, why don't you put these in a coloring book?" Because they're all black and white.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I started to draw more, and I got up to about 70 pictures. And I put that in a book where I just kind of put it on Amazon and, just to get my feet wet on it. But I've always wanted to do more on it. And I have a plan to do series of them, different ones. And, that was my first one. And then I've already done all the work for my second coloring book. So, and that one's coloring the undead. It's all like zombies and vampires. And so they're targeted towards like teens, like 13, 14.
Cool.
But there is some in there that are for little kids, if parents kind of supervise, they could probably do a little bit on that. But they're pretty cool. I like it. And it sold rather well. It sold about 400 or 500 copies.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a really good selling.
It's pretty unique because I grew up with, Dungeons and Dragons and the monster manuals were some of the things I used to draw pictures for.
Oh, awesome.
Like doing that. So it's so I did that, and then I had plans for a bunch more. But the comic book I'm going to do is that. And then I want to be at least 50 pages. I have the story all written out and thumbnailed, so it just needs to be done.
I hear you.
So I had to buy a printer. I had to buy paper. I had to buy a printer that could print and scan 11 by 17. So,
how much did your scanner cost you?
It's an Epson Workforce 71. It was. I got a deal on it. It's a $250 scanner. I got it for $140.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and it prints on comic book paper, so
yeah,
it's pretty good.
I got a good printer, but I don't have a really good scanner. I still only got a little flat bed, 8.5 by 11, so I gotta go splice it together all the time.
Yeah, it scans 11 by 17, and it will print up to 13 by 19.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's a good and it'll handle cardstock and all that stuff pretty easily.
Yeah. I got an Artisan, forget what it is, 4130. A real big Epson, and it prints fantastically. I mean, it looks great, but unfortunately, the inks are not that great. The inks do fade.
Yeah, let's draw something else. I feel like drawing one more picture. I usually draw to like help myself go to sleep.
Hey, feel free.
Trying to figure what I'm going to do next.
You on the East Coast or the West Coast?
I'm in the Midwest, actually. It's
Midwest.
Almost 2:30 here. I usually go to bed about 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Oh, hey, KG's in the house. What's up, KG?
Not much, Manny. How we doing?
Hey, do you know where the hell I was tonight?
Nope.
Yeah, I could have needed your help on some votes tonight.
No, sorry, I was out with the family.
I know. Yeah, I was on the pro edition of Drawn and Quartered again tonight. I was like, and I was sleeping. I fell asleep with my dog, and then I woke up. Like I said, I woke up at about 5:12, and I went to my computer to see. Oh, okay, Drawn and Quartered is on now. Let's go watch Drawn and Quartered, and they still didn't have enough contestants on there. I'm like, so nobody wants to show up tonight. And then Chester tried to give the link out, and I couldn't get it. Couldn't get the link from Chester. I don't know why. Couldn't find the link. And then Edwin sent me the link. So I got on Drawn and Quartered again tonight.
And Millen had invited me last week, but I was in a meeting. I couldn't make it.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, it used to be everybody wanted to be on that show. Now nobody's showing up. It's like, wow.
Like I said, I think everybody's busy.
Yeah.
In the
holiday season. Oh yeah. Even like for the streaming, I've noticed we don't get as much viewers as we got like even 2 weeks ago. And it's not just me; it's everybody.
Oh yeah.
All the streams are not doing what they did a couple weeks ago.
I think part of it is, and this is going to sound weird, I think part of it is Ethan not streaming. He's not streaming as much.
A little bit. I think a lot of people, when Ethan didn't do that Drawn and Quartered, I think that kind of put a little sour taste in a lot of people's mouths.
When he didn't do it. Yeah.
Because what I did was that night, since there was no Drawn and Quartered, I started up a live stream, and it was really good that night. We had a whole bunch of people came over and watched it. I mean, I had a full panel that night. I had 10 people on the panel. I had Chester, I had Edwin, I had all different artists on the panel that night.
It's just the time of year. I mean, I stream on Twitch, and my viewership usually goes down. I've been streaming there almost a year and a half, and my viewership goes down in the holidays. And
I noticed that because there was one night that I did a stream, and I noticed, oh, okay, that's cool. I mean, I still like the numbers, and then I went to go look at one of the upper tier guys, and he only had like 25 people watching him at the time. I'm like, geez, he usually gets over 100 people. What's going on? So it's not just me. It's just the time of the year, like you said.
Yeah, I think some of the guys stream too much.
True.
I think I think they need to knock it down. I mean, just I have some expertise in it. I think they're just oversaturating everything. They need to maybe go on other people's streams a little bit more and not so many of theirs.
Right.
Spread the love out a little bit. They could easily go on. They don't have to go on like my stream or your stream. I'm just saying they could do more visits to other streams instead of just starting their own and have everybody come into them.
Right.
You know what I mean? That they could be doing that. I mean, if I had one criticism, because like I know Doug, he does his show like all the time, and he has those, he has a lot of his friends come in there, which is cool. And he hardly does anybody else's stream outside of Ethan's. He's doing some stuff at War Campaign, but
it's like for when I do my streaming, there's another guy that's in our group that streams at the same time, and he just doesn't get the numbers.
Yeah.
And I was going on super late, so I was like, this is kind of crazy. I mean, I'm going on super late. I'm not getting people to watch me on the East Coast. If I can go on at 5 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock Eastern, I'll get more people to watch. And sure enough, I got more people to watch me. And my show is not necessarily about me. It's about the community, the Tales from Beyond the Gate crew. I mean, that's what my whole thing is.
Tell me about that. I heard about it, and I'm sorry I don't know enough about it.
All right, so here I am shilling for Tales from Beyond the Gate. What it is, it's an anthology series. It's a.
Well, you don't have to show. Just describe it.
Yeah. It's a anthology series. It was a brainchild of John Dillard. So he got a whole bunch of us lower tier guys to get together and create this anthology book. And the first book is going to be on classic horror. So anything to do with classic horror, most of the stories are going to be from 8 to 12 pages long, and it should be coming out. It will be coming out in February.
I wish I would have known about it.
Well, it was like I said, it was a brainchild of John Dillard. We started off small, it was just, wouldn't this be cool if we got together and we could do this book together and kind of feed off each other and kind of promote each other.
The brainchild of John Dillard.
Yeah. So what happened after that was John did a stream, and just as a goof, I mean, he just invited everybody. Just sent the link out to whoever he had, just DM'd. He DM'd the big boys, and the big boy did come into John Dillard's live stream. Ethan Van Sciver showed up. So
I always send him an invite to all mine.
I've never sent him an invite yet.
I just sent it to him. Why not? He's always welcome. So
well, I've never sent it to him. I figure when I'm ready I will send it, and I'm not ready for it yet. So he showed up and John pitched it to him. And
why don't you think you're ready?
Well, I want to make sure I got a lot of stuff for Skunk Girl to promote, to show. I don't have. I don't have that it thing yet. Once I get that it thing, yes, I do have.
I would think having Ethan on isn't just about promoting something if he's on your show. I mean, I don't have much to promote, and it'd be pretty cool just to talk to him. But that's just to have conversation about comic books, because I think that's what he kind of needs too. I mean, from just my observation, the guy, when you're inundated with this SJW stuff day in, day out, it might be kind of nice to just talk about art and comic books.
True, but I want to make sure I have something to show him. That's my whole thing. I just don't want to go. Saying that. Yeah, I want to. Because I see a lot of those guys that do go on his show and like they're not ready. What the hell are they doing there? What the hell? You guys are going on Indiegogo. Maybe you guys should have thought it through before you guys went on there. Make sure everything is good to go, and you don't.
I don't think he's going to be doing much promoting like that anymore.
No, I think he got burnt a few times, and I could see it. I'm like, oh great, this is not going to go well.
Yeah, They screwed it up for everybody
Yeah,
else.
they screwed it up. It's like they were not ready. They thought they were ready, and they showed crap, and that's what
And I
happened.
think some of the guys are. I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I don't think their stuff is that good. So I think. I mean, even Malin got in trouble for trying to be straightforward and just trying to be honest. And there's some people who I'm not worried about my artwork. I'm confident in it because I get paid for it. People pay me money, lots of money, plenty of money to draw for them. So someone likes my work. But some people, they're just, they need to step back, maybe reevaluate what they're doing.
Yep.
And go about it a different way, maybe work on their skill a little bit more. But people are like, no, I got this idea and I need to get it out, and here's my opportunity. And
well,
that's why I'm not doing anything, because it's like I don't have anything. It's not ready. I'm not gonna go in there. So, but I have my coloring book, so hopefully,
there you go.
That's the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I love drawing zombies. That's what I'm drawing right now, is a zombie. But
well, you gotta draw what you're confident in and what you really love doing. And people are gonna know that. If you're not having fun with the character, you're just trying to push something just to sell it. It ain't gonna work. You gotta be totally into what you're trying to sell. Like, I've been selling my artwork since 1989, and you can tell when you're trying to push something that it's not up to snuff. And when you have something that's totally up to snuff and you don't even have to sell it, it just sells itself. It's like, yeah, people want to come up, talk to you and say, oh, this is pretty cool. I mean, how much is this? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do a lot of commission work and stuff, private commissions. And it's usually for like D&D stuff, and people want their characters drawn, or they want, their group drawn or stuff like that. And I do a lot of that kind of stuff because people come to me. They don't necessarily buy my art. That's been one of my problems lately, is that like when I do art, people don't like a print or something. They won't buy my print, but they bought my coloring book. So, but if I do like the zombie, if I was to put it up for sale or something, the people wouldn't buy it. But if people come to me like, oh, we really like your style, we like that you work fast and that you have good business ethic, and then that gets me more work. So I'm usually drawing a lot of other people's stuff, which is fine. I don't mind. I like doing it. I actually like working with people to do that kind of stuff. But there's always that part of you as a creator. You want to do your own thing. It's a big pull, and I think I do want to. I've had this idea for the Barbarian book for like over 10 years, and I had it it was a man for a long time, and then I woke up like, you know what? Why can't it be a woman? And just don't do it all, politically correct. Just like, you don't care that it's like her being a woman is not going to be a factor,
right?
So
that zombie really reminds me of Barry Wrightson. That's awesome.
Yes, I'm a huge. He's one of my favorite artists.
That's awesome.
Yes, he's one of my favorites. I try to ink like him, and my zombies are someone like Bernie's, and he's top 5 favorite artist. Definitely.
That's cool. So what I got on my screen, that's what I used to do about 20 years ago.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So
that's some,
I am a graphic artist to the max. That I can go full blown, photorealistic if I wanted to. So I do have a graphic artist background. So for me to do this comic art, I mean, I've always loved doing comics, but it's just such a different medium to do. Sequential art is different from just doing pinups and cheesecake. So, but I mean, I love doing the Vampirellas and the Wonder Woman.
That's like, I'm on Twitch, and that's how you get viewers and you get stuff. You have to do the cheesecake, and most of it's anime. but that's just not. It's not me. Like the
Right.
stuff we did tonight was like probably the most cheesecake I've done in
Wow.
a year. I'm not that kind of artist. I don't mind doing it. It's like you pay me enough, sure, you know.
Right.
But it's not my thing. It's not because I have some moral thing. It's just this doesn't interest me.
Exactly. I mean, I'm okay with doing like what I'm doing right now, the Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. That's cool for me. I mean, it's still a little. I mean, it's Frazetta kind of esque, old school. I mean, paintings and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not showing anything. Woohoo! A little bit of, yeah, some late.
I didn't go mailing.
Yeah, it's like nothing. This is. It's tasteful.
I was hoping they were going to do the Abominable Snowman. That was the one I was hoping for. But
I was hoping. I voted for Rudolph. I wanted Rudolph so bad. I wanted to see. Okay, let's see the pros do Rudolph. No, they went with the classic, sexy Mrs. Claus, which I knew was going to win, obviously.
Well, yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh boy. Yeah. But I can draw it. It's not a big deal. I'm not offended or upset by it. It's just like, oh, okay. And I knew I was going to do something kind of Conan-esque, and then John did like kind of.
And then I do it.
Yeah.
I went.
Not original idea. I guess it split the vote quite a bit, but
yeah, it's like I went.
Didn't like my. People are like, "Oh, SJW hair." I was like, "No, it's actually Aurora from the X-Men here that I was drawn." But sure,
cool.
Yeah, give her a mohawk, but you know, but I liked it at the end. You know, everybody was kind of quiet, and they're like, they only had good things to say. So I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, tonight's show was nobody was going after anybody. The worst part I think happened was when Brad said he wanted my wife to pose for him. I'm like, geez, Brad, stop that. It's a running joke on my channel. He said that many times. I was like, Brad, come on. My wife is not going to pose for you. Yes, my wife is the unbreathable skunker.
Oh, nice.
She's the voice for...
It's kind of the pattern for my character. She's kind of the basis. Let's see if I can find it. See if I have.
Yeah, my wife is the basis for her looks, but not the basis for the personality.
Yeah, I'll get you in trouble.
Yeah, because when people actually do finally get the book, they're gonna be surprised. Yeah.
Surprised how?
Surprised. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. I mean, I want to do a homage to the good girl, bad girls of the 90s.
Like Lady Death and all that
like
stuff.
Lady Death and Purgatory and Helena.
Yeah.
You know, Catwoman, all that fun stuff from the 90s.
Yeah, I wasn't really into that, but I understand why that stuff sold a lot.
Yeah, but it's not going to be as cheesecake as that, in a way. But just the funness of those books. Those books are fun. And by today's standards, they're super tame.
No, I think today's everybody is like flat, and no curves, no nothing, no. I mean, I like drawing beautiful women.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that. Come on, red-blooded Americans.
Let me change this thing so you can see it a little bit better. Oh, it's because I have it like that. So here's like the concept sketch of her so far. She may change a little bit here and there, but
well, that's cool.
Nice.
So she's gonna have flaming red hair, and she's like 6'8". So like everybody in they live up in the mountains. So everybody in her race of humans, the males are like anywhere between 7'6" and 7'2", and then the women are 6'8". so that because they got to fight giants all the time. There's giants and orcs and you know all this stuff up where they live, so that they had to be kind of hardy, big people.
Cool.
So, and her she's going to go through a lot of crap, and then a lot of the themes is this, the decisions she makes affects her later in life, and she's not bound. She doesn't want to be bound by fate and all this stuff, so she actually fights against fate. Is her biggest enemy.
Awesome.
So, just and then just you know just her mistakes she makes, and she knows she just throws them to the wind. She just deals with them instead of make amends or whatever. She just deals with them. So and then that causes more problems. So just bankrolls, and then eventually in the last book, she'll probably, even if I get that far, she'll probably end up finding some kind of peace, and that because I'm not gonna kill her. She's not gonna be a chosen one. She's not, she's just gonna be a heroic character, and she's not gonna fall in love and have a kid, and all that's just gonna go out. It's just gonna be her life and how she gets from point A to point B.
The journey.
Yeah, a journey. It kind of revolved a little bit on my life too, a little bit.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic.
Thank you.
I wish Tank Fairy was in here. Tank Fairy would fall in love with that character.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let me show you. I have a couple pages too. Let's see what you guys think. Let's see. Where are you? What are you? Who are you? Where are my pages? Picture pages. Okay, so here is one page, and let me get the one that's directly after this. I think it's that's the third page. And then, because I work kind of weird, I'm not like a normal comic book artist. I break everything up into separate pictures, and then I paste them into the panels. So like I do the thumbnails, separately on a piece of paper, and I kind of know each picture that I'm going to draw, and then I transfer them over to the actual pages because computer lets me do that.
Yep.
So the background on this scene here is basically she's kind of in this group. She kind of gets in with a group of these patrol guys, and they're kind of jerks to her. So they she's the noob, so that she's got to prove herself. Plus, the one guy's kind of sexist, the old guy, and they stumble into a giant's lair here, and then they're like, oh crap. They're like, oh crap, and the old guy's like, well, you know what? No, they're about to attack and help her, and he's just like, let's see how she handles herself, which is like doing a one-on-one with a giant is kind of a big deal. And so she overhears this, of course, and she tries to talk to him, and he's just like, whatever, pipsqueak, and hits her, and she goes flying in the snow. And then she's in the snow, and that's when she goes into like a berserker rage, and she jumps up and kind of a power move here and stabs her sword into his neck, and just plows it in there. And then the next page is just her hacking his head off. That's gonna be the next one. It's gonna be like half a page of her just hacking a head off.
Cool.
And so that's kind of where I started, like kind of like a quarter of the way through the book.
So in other words, it's a love story.
It's a love story. Yes, love story. So
a male love story. Yeah. For teenage boys.
Teenage boys.
Teenage boys love to see hacking and slashing.
Yeah. So all her family gets killed. The whole village gets wiped out. So she kind of on her own, kind of Conan-esque.
Yep.
And
sounds good.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Very, very awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
No problem.
No, but-
It's still in development stage. I got a lot of work to do on it.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm gonna
awesome.
get like 4 or 5 pages done a month,
Cool.
and then it's gonna be all in black and white. It's gonna be in gray tones, like the old.
Conan, Savage Conan, and stuff.
Yeah, and then I want to do, if it goes high enough, I want to do like an ash can where it comes in that old magazine format, and I want to do a painted kind of Frazetta or Buscema kind of cover to it,
Mhm. Cool.
like a throwback. Even use like the Conan type. And right now it's called The Sword of Blood, and her name is Valeria.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Why is that someone else's?
That was in Conan.
Oh yeah, Valeria.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that I did know, but she's named after. Valeria is like an ancient name anyway. So.
Mm-hmm.
But she's named after the valley that they're in is called Valerium, so she's named after the valley.
Cool. Nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm. I do a lot of drawing.
And when I was growing up, I mean, when I started collecting comics, it was at the point where, as a kid, you could buy a lot of comics and test out the waters to see what you liked and what you didn't like.
Yep.
Not nowadays. There's no way that kids can do it nowadays. This is too expensive. So I got to read all kinds of comics. I read Conan. I read, even the weird stuff. Funny animals dressed up as ninjas.
Mm-hmm.
Dinosaurs. Oh, what the hell was that one that they came out with? It was a whole bunch of dinosaurs. They were anthropomorphic dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Actually, they made a video game out of those dinosaurs. It was so hot at one time. I mean,
well, anything to do with like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle-esque was a big deal.
But this was a little bit after. It was like mutant dinosaurs. It was kind of like X-Men dinosaurs with guns and stuff.
Oh, was that? Oh, it was a video game. It was computer too.
Yeah. They made it into a video game
talking
too.
about Savage something.
I forget what it was, but I mean, back then you could test the waters and all kinds of stuff because it was cheap. There's no way you can test the waters now. Okay, $4 here, $4 there. Then you go to the comic shop. It's just crazy how much just a little stack of comics costs me.
I haven't bought comics in years. I don't. I'll get graphic novels of something, and most of the time it's stuff I already read, or I just like the art. Like I have a bunch of Conan stuff. I have a bunch of Bernie Wrightson stuff because I like it not just because of that, but I love it for the art.
Mm-hmm.
And it's art reference for me. It's like, how did you do those? How did Bernie Wrightson do those ink strokes back in the day? And I'll take a look at it.
So like the last things I ever bought, I bought them off of Amazon, and like you said, just buy the graphic novels when they collect the whole darn thing. So I bought the Batman, the Night of Owls, or whatever you call that thing, and I bought the Justice League.
Well, I think the days of floppies are going away.
It's going away.
Kids want. I mean, we live in a Netflix world where you can binge the entire thing, and I think graphic novels. But graphic novels are going up in price. They'll get to the point where they're a thing. But people are like, well, I play for Netflix. It's like $10 a month or whatever. But this graphic novel is $25.
Yeah.
It's and plus the younger generation, they're actually poorer. They don't have as much money as I'm Gen X, so
I'm Gen X also.
Yeah, and they don't have as much. And even as I've gotten older, I have less and less disposable income because things are more expensive. I don't have much hobby stuff. I do Lego and occasionally, but I save up for that. Art supplies are expensive.
I'm worse. My hobby now is fixing up old cars, which is a real expensive hobby, people.
But you can make money on that, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, once the car is done, I mean, I bought a car last year and I was going real fast fixing it, but then I had to stop and start doing the comic book. But I bought the car for like $1,000. I spent another $6,000 on parts. When the car is done, it's a $50,000 car. So yeah.
What kind of car?
It's a It's a '68 Mustang.
Yeah,
It's a
that's a good car.
it's a
Oh, yeah,
California special, which they only made 3,000 of them. So you can imagine over 50 years how many of them have been crushed.
So the VIN number is from
Yeah.
California.
Well, no, it's a special. It was a special Mustang that Carroll Shelby actually.
Oh, okay. So it's a Shelby.
It's not a Shelby.
Oh,
But
okay.
Carroll Shelby did have a part in the design, and some of the parts on the car is from Shelby's. So it's like it's the second best thing to a Shelby.
Because Shelby's go for like $100,000 plus.
Oh yeah, crazy.
Because I was looking at it. I want to get a pickup truck. I want to get something either from the 40s or early 50s, or the one I really like is a 1961 Chevy pickup truck.
Cool.
I love the front end on it. It's beautiful. If you've ever looked on one, it's got this big rectangular front, and it looks like Jaws or a big shark coming at you. It's just cool, and it's got the nice blocky look to it. I miss the old days where you close your door and it would sound like a tin can closing. I miss that. I miss bench seats. But they're not safe. But driving around. But I'd like to have an old pickup truck like that, and then really expensive would be a '68 Camaro. I'd love to have a '68 Camaro, but those are really expensive. They're only going up.
I know Chester has a Camaro. I don't know what year. So next time you see Chester, ask him what year his Camaro is.
Yeah, it's the same one that Lane Meyer has in Better Off Dead.
Cool.
And it's a black, all that stuff.
My ultimate dream car is pretty much what John Wick drives.
Oh, the
fastback, the Mach 1.
Yeah, the Mach 1 fast. My buddy had one in high school. He had a fastback, and
lucky guy.
If he would have kept that car and took care of it, it'd be a $50,000 car. He I should have kept it. I'm like, well,
yep.
I'm like, it's because all the boomers are dying off, and they got these cars, and they want to leave something to their kids, so they're not asking outrageous money.
Well, and like over here, cars don't last long here because it rusts out with all the salt air.
Yeah.
So to find a really good one, it's hard. So all the rust buckets here, people want outrageous prices for them. Like, it's a rust bucket, Well,
that's the other thing. Is like fixing up cars is like a thing now, and everybody wants to make a buck off of it. Well, it's almost like fixing up houses was,
Yeah, but it's like they see it all on the shows. Oh, it only took an hour for them to fix a car. Yeah, they got like 20 people working on the damn thing.
Yeah.
All hours of the night. That's why they can do it in a month. And you try to do one on your own, you're going to take years.
I was looking at old Broncos too. Those are crazy, insanely expensive.
Yeah, why the hell is that?
Because it's hipsters, and they're rebuilding them, and they're rare. Like if you go, I think like the early '70s and the late '60s ones are very rare because they didn't sell very well back then, and they're death traps. I would never ever own an old Bronco. It's a death trap. But they're good for like four-wheeling if you soup them up and you improve the suspension. But
I've got two death traps. I got a 1944 Willys MB, and I got a 1943 Ford GP.
Okay, those are coffins on wheels.
Pretty much. You roll over on that, you're dead.
Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, but they had the Blazers, or I'm sorry, the Broncos had the removable cabs on the back. And they were almost kind of like Jeeps, but the metal is so thin on them. It's ridiculous. Like you could probably take like a spike or something and put, just easily, just a pencil probably, and just pierce the metal. They're terrible.
My 2014 Mustang, my wife, Skunk Girl, got mad one day, and she threw a pair of headphones at me. And it dented my hood. Yeah. It dented my 2014. And it's just a little pieces of plastic hit the damn hood. They're so thin nowadays.
Well, they do that to make them lighter and then crumple zones, and it's
Yeah.
actually the cars are safer than they've ever been. But they just, yeah, they're. But some of those old ones, the suspensions are terrible. The
The braking systems are
Oh
horrible.
man, your drum brakes are the worst.
You got a car with 400 horsepower with drum brakes all the way around.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Chevy Nova, a '78 Chevy Nova. That was the second car I ever owned, and in the back it had drums. In the front it had discs, and then it was a front wheel drive car. It was one of the first ones that Chevy started doing was in that model, and it was 6-cylinder. It had a lot of pickup, but man, I do not miss drum brakes. They're completely, they'd rust, they would fail, the springs would break. This is terrible. Only unsafe. But that's why I get a pickup. I'm looking for one that's been updated. Like it's been, upgraded. Like I could drive it and not worry about, the brakes going out or the suspension being screwed up or whatever. That's what I'm looking, because a lot of people do that. They'll put like up to date hardware on it. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, see, we talk about cars, man. My father was a mechanic.
Cool.
Still is. My uncle and my cousins, they actually fix up cars for a living as hobby. Makes pretty good money.
Yeah, so like my father's Jeep. I mean, it's my father's Jeep, the 1944. And he bought that in 1948.
Oh, jeez.
Right after the war. Yeah, he bought it here. He went to, I want to say Fort Shafter.
Okay.
He picked it up on either Fort Shafter or Hickam. They were all lined up. Either one of those two. I forget what it was. And he had the first pick of what he could, they said, that's all the surplus, whichever one you want. So that's what he picked up, one of those Jeeps.
Cool.
And I still have it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm fixing it up.
Yeah, like that's the one thing. My next car, my wife's like, "Why do you need that for?" I'm like, "Well, just to go around town, and it's cool." And I'm like, "I'll have my other car. It's just less miles. I'm not going to drive it all year round." And I've always wanted one. What's wrong with wanting a car?
Yep.
But I wouldn't like drive it on the highway or anything. It's too.
Oh no! I mean, especially with all the newer brakes. It wasn't too bad when you had disc brakes all the way around. When everybody else had disc brakes all the way around. I mean drum brakes.
Yeah.
Now everybody's got disc brakes, and they're stopping a lot faster than you. Yeah, it's too dangerous.
Yeah, and then people are like way too. They think even disc brakes are not the best, and then anti-lock too. You put anti-lock in there.
Yeah. Well, my newest Mustang has really good disc brakes on it. They're huge. I mean, really good braking system.
Yeah, I got a Honda Element. That's the car I got. It's got 4x4. I'll never own another like my regular driver. I'll never own a non 4x4 truck ever again.
Cool.
Yeah, they're just too good. But this is my second Honda Element. That's how much I like the car. They're good. They're rough and tumble. They're pretty good cars. They don't make them anymore, but I paid $6,000 for my. It's a 2003. I paid $6,000 for it, and I put it on like $60,000 on it or so in miles. And that car is worth it's worth $9,000 now. It went up.
Cool.
Yeah, so I personally feel it's gonna be like the next Bronco. Like people are gonna want them real bad.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because they're just a Honda CRV with a different cab on it. It's basically the same frame, the same suspension, everything. It just looks different. Rough and tumble. I should save this and I should go I'm falling asleep.
That's cool.
It's usually my indication that I need to go to bed.
Oh, and I'm pretty much done with this for tonight too. I mean, I don't think I can. I don't want to do any more on it.
It looks
You
good,
know?
man. Yeah, yours came out really good.
I mean, there's a lot more for me to do, but for what it was tonight, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll finish painting this and get it up for Christmas Eve. But
Almost I can get rid of all the blacks to go. I'm gonna go super painting on this one, so it's gonna look different from what it looks now. But for what it is tonight, this is good.
yeah, thanks
Alrighty.
for having me on. I appreciate the invite.
No problem. So what I usually do at the end of the night, I got you white boxed, and we say, "Hey, passion for drawing, right? Passion for
Yes.
drawing." I don't even know your first name.
You're not gonna know it. You can find it, but I kind of want to keep my
cool.
my eminent, make it hard to find.
Cool. So, Bill here, passion for drawing. Passion for drawing is gonna tell us where we can find him and what he's up to.
You can. The best place to find me right now is on my Twitter. It's passion4 and drawing. I have a link to my Twitch channel, which I'm on Twitch. Well, I'm changing it 3 days a week after next weekend. But I'm on there drawing for everybody. You can come on, sub to my channel. I do sketch cards for people, and I draw all my other projects and stuff like that I can show. And we talk and hang out, and it's fun. I'm on Twitter a lot more now too. I do have a YouTube channel if you want to subscribe to me on that. Then that's passion, the number 4 in drawing as well, if you look it up. And I plan on doing some videos, some spicy videos here soon. And I do like, I try once a week to have some people on. So now that I'm getting to know more people, maybe I can get some more guests.
Awesome.
So, and just talk art and comics and all that stuff. So
cool.
That's where you can find it. But Twitter's the best. That's got everything. It's got a link to my Twitch, which has a link to everything else. All my Instagram. Instagram's where you really can find my stuff. That's where, like, if you want to look at my art, that's, just go through it. Thank you for those subs. I appreciate that. That was very nice.
No problem.
Yeah, Instagram. So what is my thing on Instagram? It's passion, and then it's the word 4 in drawing. So that's my Instagram, and that's that's all one word. So
awesome.
That's where you can just kind of scroll through my work.
Cool.
Is it passion on Twitter? Let me see here. Yes, that is me.
Sounds great. Alrighty, KG. Where can we find you, KG?
You can find me on Twitter, YouTube. You're on Manny's channel.
All right. Well, Risey Lee became the Mighty Wrench tonight. Awesome, Risey Lee. He took your job, KG.
I take care.
Sorry, I was busy.
Guys. Thank you, chat. Good night, everybody.
And of course, I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and you guys. He just fell out of the chat. Okay, so I'm Manny from Good Dog Press, and I do thank you guys for coming here tonight and having some time with us. I mean, I know it came out kind of late tonight because Drawn and Quartered took a long time tonight, and it was fun being on Drawn and Quartered and having you guys come over from that. If you guys did, awesome. Tomorrow night is another Drawn and Quartered fan edition. We shall see what time we come on. If we come on tomorrow night, we shall play it by ear. I know I'll be doing a lot of animation tomorrow. I got to get that animation done so I can show you guys, and I can tell you guys it's looking pretty cool. It is Pope Rogue approved, so if Pope Rogue approves of it, and he's a kid, and he plays Fortnite, so I know I'm doing right. So you guys will see that next week sometime. I thought I would get it done this week, but no, I got to take my time, make sure it's really good, and it's coming out pretty cool, guys. So. And Risey says he can't wait. Awesome, Risey. Yeah, I will have that out for you guys next week sometime. All right, so thank you for coming in tonight and watching us. And you can find me on Good Dog Press, on Twitter, DeviantArt, and my own website, gooddogpress.net. Alrighty, I shall see you guys again tomorrow night. And good night, everyone. And aloha.
Night, everybody.